Do it.
What?
The local recording tab. Did you push it?
I don't know. Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
What's good, everybody? I have no idea if I hit the. Do you want
I
me
don't
to
think
end
you
this?
did. Yeah, I don't think you did.
Do you want me to end the stream and start it back?
No, we're already here. We're already here.
I'm mad. He told me to press the button while I said, "All right, I'm pressing the button." He's like,
Well, you gotta press it every time. You know, you gotta press it every time.
We'll make do. What's good, everybody? This is episode 82 of Black Sensei Society. I'm with my boy Riddell, Miles, Ty. Crash Out Random is on his way. And Santo has some family stuff, so he'll be here probably for Open Dojo and moving forward. And I won't be here next week, but that's y'all's problem. But what's good? How's everyone doing?
We're doing good, man. Been having this heated debate about Mount Rushmore. It's going to tie into what we're doing on Open Dojo on Thursday, actually. We're going to do a Mount Rushmore on games, but my problem was I feel like there's certain video games that are held to an extremely high standard, and then there's others that meet that standard but are overlooked. So the argument at hand was Call of Duty and Pokemon. And I just wasn't really moved by why Call of Duty and Pokemon couldn't be held in the same breath. They got similar sales. They're both the kind of the face of their respective genre. Pokemon got RPGs. Call of Duty got FPSs. They got influence all over the world. And niggas is just trying to be real nasty. So on Open Dojo, we're gonna make our own Mount Rushmore. We're gonna kind of have some debates, talk about it. Outside of that, I've been chilling, man. That Night Rain shit is overrated. That game whack. I've been watching Vinland season 2. That shit moving me, orphan my nigga. Yeah, I'm sure.
Vinland Saga is actually about to end. It has like 2 more chapters left, and it's done.
Well, good. Start reading.
Yeah,
it.
that's
2 chapters.
Wow. Like 2 to 3 chapters left, and it's done. I think it's supposed to end.
So they said
before July ends. It's supposed to end before July.
Wow, I gotta catch up.
Let's start reading. Yeah,
I gotta catch up too. You know what? After it finishes, I don't know if we're gonna talk about it on the pod, but at the very least, we should talk about it separately. Because I already told you, Ty, where I left off, like the one girl. So if it's about to end,
I'll binge it. I'll binge it and catch up.
Yeah, I'm on like chapter like 210 or something, like 2 something. I passed the part. Yeah, you're right. I read like the beginning of the final.
Okay, but yeah, about to lock in. Let's see if what's about to happen. This is one of those stories that I can see a sad ending, but I prefer a happy ending. Like I need my boy Thorfinn to live happily with his family.
Sure. Maybe it's because of the point of the story that I'm in. I really fuck with Canoe. That's my guy.
He tough.
Where
are you at in the story?
So basically, I guess Canoe. I'm much early in season 2. I guess he's reclaiming all of his land. I guess, okay. And it's the scene where he was basically he showed the nigga what he can do to his entire nation, burn that whole shit down. Okay. And I was like, yeah, his aura is crazy. His glow up is insane. Yeah, he's moving me.
Nah, he's tough.
He did.
Vinland Saga inspired, man.
It is. Should be talked about more. I wonder when season 3 is coming out.
And Angie has a challenge for you. Without turning around, who are the dudes in your background pick?
Well, I can see them. It's the 5 admirals: Green Bull, Kizaru, Akainu, Aokiji, Fujitora. Come on.
Now, if you had to rank them from like weakest to strongest, what would you do?
Well, you already know Big New, the number 1. So it's gonna be Big New, Aokiji, Kizaru, Fujitora, Green Bull. Until further notice.
Okay.
Did y'all wait? I want my news to be One Piece. Is that okay?
What's it gonna be about? What's it gonna be about, gang?
Do whatever you want.
The spoilers. Those are crazy.
The spoilers were wild. The spoilers were wild. All right, so the news.
I haven't seen the spoilers, so I don't know.
Do you mind?
Mind your business. All right, so
yeah, go for it. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, okay. So we'll start the news. You do the first part that you're originally gonna do, Ty, and then we can go into the One Piece. All right, let's get it.
All right, so the first bit of news is a new manga on Shonen Jump. It actually had one of the best first chapters, I think, in the last year, called Horikaze Mound. Basically, a baseball manga about two twin brothers. One's a left-handed pitcher, the main character. One's a right-handed pitcher, his younger brother. And they have the dreams of becoming championship baseball players at their new upcoming high school they're about to attend. I think that I really enjoyed it because the main character, his name is Nagi. You know, I think that would appeal to Riddell.
He saw Riddell turn his face so fast.
His name's Nagi.
No, I've actually already read it, so I know who he's talking about.
Yeah, so his false worldview is that he believes that he needs to copy and mimic his brother's pitching style, but he doesn't have the talent. And through the first chapter, his character arc is learning that him being himself can make him a great pitcher as well. I think it's a great read, really strong theme. I'm excited, right? I'm really excited. I think it could be the next big sports manga based on how the setup was. So I think if anybody, let me know what y'all think about it when y'all read it. I think it has one of the best first chapters literally in the past year or so.
It has a very good first chapter. I will say that. I did enjoy it. They got that catcher type that's, you know, kind of what's his name in Haikyuu? The fucking the guy that saved all the
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, he kind of has that type of spunky type personality, and he's also short, so he's compensating for his shortness as well by also being a dog. So that was pretty cool. My only thing is I just don't know the trajectory of the story. I like the premise. We're going to show you that this current way of playing baseball is not the only way to be successful. I respect it. But I am interested to see if he's going to abandon his brother. Because that's going to make it very interesting to me, is their dynamic. It'll be kind of off-putting to me if the brother just does whatever, and then we're just nothing wrong with the main character. He's solid, but it'll be just off-putting the fact that they're not connected. Their story's not connected frequently throughout the narrative.
I think it will be. I think that's what the way you raise the emotional stakes is that you do have them go to separate schools, and it causes tension between the two. Which is, we know that could be the case because when his brother suggested that he wouldn't go to school with him, they didn't talk they barely talked for a whole month.
Yeah.
So we know that Nagi not giving his brother the dream that they both agreed on will cause emotional stakes between the two. Like, that's just going to be a thing. Now going to a whole different school, they're going to be beefing. So I'm excited. And the next bit of news, Miles. Yo, Oda might be the GOAT, bro. This dude might be the GOAT. The One Piece spoiler alert if you have not seen the spoilers. So apparently, I didn't even see this part, but apparently we got maybe one of the reasons why Shanks lost his arm, which is something people had been speculating for a long time. That he had that abyss that a lot of the other Holy Knights have, which makes sense because he is one of them. I think that is fire, right? And it goes back to that scene of him and Whitebeard, that conversation they had. Whitebeard asked him, what happened to your arm? He said, I bet it on the new era. So I believe that happened. I believe that in the context of that conversation, once he found out that Luffy might be the one that they were waiting on, that Roger School was waiting on, I think that's when he decided to have his plan in motion to lose his arm, disconnect from the world government, and start his plan of preparing Luffy to be Pirate King. That's what I believe. I'm super excited about that. Like, what do you guys think about Shanks, bro? Shanks, he's always been one of the most mysterious characters in the story. But that adds another layer to his motivation, and even chapter 1 recontextualizing it, I thought that was fire.
I feel like, Miles, because I feel like you're going to say what I'm about to say, or maybe not, but I feel like we've talked about that in particular before on one of the videos. So I'm going to find that clip of when we were talking about that, because I think that came up for potential theory. I think it was Miles who was probably the one who said it. But, I mean, hey, man. It just makes me curious because I haven't seen the spoilers. What is the relationship between Shanks and everybody else?
You mean the Holy Knights?
Miles, can't hear you. Yeah,
so
him in particular.
It's so weird because even in the spoilers, there's talks of like he was basically originally like supposed to be the one that was supposed to be in Luffy's spot. That's how they're almost seeing it. Like he was meant to be the chosen one. There's a conversation in the spoilers where the height of Shanks' ambition, he just wanted to make a crew with Buggy and then just chill out and sail the seas. And Gabon was like, you're literally not allowed to because like you're preordained for something great. And like Ty said, seeing that like when Luffy ate the fruit and instead of Shanks kind of like panicking or like losing his way, he immediately knew if I'm not the chosen one, I'm probably going to pave the way so that that chosen one can have the easiest time possible. So I think Oda bringing that story full circle kind of makes sense. Now, the monkey wrench in the spoilers, though, is Gabon and Shanks were present at the time of like Harold being killed. So they know it wasn't Loki and they still imprison Loki. I'm trying to wonder how Oda is going to bring that all together to kind of make sense. And it kind of makes me wonder, like, was Gabon really just waiting for Luffy the whole time just to give them the key, like, intentionally to free Loki? Like, was this all part of a deeper plan?
That would make sense only because even if I don't think that a lot of the people that were with Roger knew exactly who was going to be the one they were waiting up. But we every time we meet people that knew Roger, they like, oh, they meet Luffy, like, oh, this must be that person.
Yeah.
So I think that they all were prepared, making preparations because they were obviously toured to the One Piece. And I think that Gabon was obviously part of that. That just makes sense. So
I
think he
think
definitely was doing that.
I also think there's a possibility as well that it could be twofold. One, it's just in the best interest of like so-called peace if the real person does not get like noted on who did it, just to ensure that everything kind of goes smoothly. And the second part about it is that maybe they just also did not want Loki just to do as he pleases because he's a wild card. They even talked about how Shanks had to reel him in because he was doing some bullshit. So it's very possible there's like, well, if we leave you to maybe get revenge or do whatever you got to do, you can cause more trouble than needs to happen. So we're just gonna stay here. Someone's gonna keep watching you. The person who is on the phone call being your friend, keep watching you, make sure you're okay. And then when the time comes, all right, time to get down to business. So it could be a lot of things because I'm gonna be honest, from what we've seen from Loki, the dude is a problem. Dude's big as hell, strong as hell, does whatever he wants. He's a problem.
Another thing in relation to the spoilers, my question to y'all is, Gabon is basically revealing to us that the key to beating these holy knights, or at least having an effect on them, is Conqueror's Haki. So that's confirmed. There's no new Haki. It's just the next level to Conquerors. And I thought it was interesting that Oda used the choice of words to say that there's like there's more than one Conqueror user on the crew, but he didn't use second. I'm starting to think that Sanji, we know Zoro has it, duh. I think Sanji might get it some way, somehow. And it doesn't like escape the realm of possibility that Oda uses the simple answer of Sanji just refuses to be let up or refuses to be passed up, that he kind of gets it. And I'm kind of leaning towards that because Gabon is kind of meant to be like his mirror, and to my surprise, Gabon has it as well. So I'm thinking that both wings should have it, and then obviously Luffy's gonna have it.
All right. Let's play a different scenario.
Sure.
That I'm not saying that I'm advocating for it, but there's another person on the crew. And compared to like Zoro has dreams of being the strongest swordsman. Very strong ambition. Luffy, obviously, king of the pirates. You could argue that there's someone else who has strong ambitions. You could argue there's someone else that wants to be this grand character. You could argue that someone wants to be like a hero. What if they pivot or not pivot? What if if your theory about another person having Conqueror's Haki is true? I'm not saying I want this, but what if they give Conquerors to Usopp?
I'm taking a leave of absence from One Piece for like a good few weeks.
That would look be fire.
It would be fire. I would tie.
That would be fire.
I think it would be fire.
That would actually be fire.
Where he kind of overcomes the fear gimmick and he more so like just becomes like the Soge King type of dude just regularly. That would be hard.
That would have to be the case though. Like he would have to get over this whole fear. I'm afraid of everything, and he'd actually have to start putting in work.
That would be great misdirection. Like that'd be great misdirection. I ain't gonna lie.
he's the one that we need to close the gap, especially considering how strong his dad is. And right now, the current trajectory of Usopp is fodder. But if he gains something like that, we're talking differently about that man Usopp. Not gonna lie.
Also, I like that. We got some rocks content as well.
Oh, we did. Nice.
Yeah, we did.
What did we get?
They really like hone home on the fact that he was like defeated by the world government. Like, I wasn't with Ty as much when he's like Ty's really hyped for God Valley, and I am too to an extent, but now I'm really hyped because we know Rocks was there for something else that wasn't those fruit. So I'm trying to figure out why was he there, like why was it such a big deal, and yeah, that's pretty much it. They just allude to how he died there.
Man, so many final bosses. Wait, it sounds like Santo's caught up with One Piece now.
He is.
Respect.
Caught up.
Respect. Maybe. Well, depending on who's willing to stay up after Open Dojo, locking in on that One Piece review. You know what I'm saying? Whoever wants to be like that.
Yeah, Santo can join us for sure.
Yeah, man. We're talking to talk, but shout out. Who was about to say something?
I was gonna say, based off this chapter, any upcoming theories that people should look out for or anything like that? Miles, Ty.
I'm investing stocks in that Usopp Conquerors. I'm investing stocks in Riddell, man. I like that theory a lot. I actually really like that theory.
Hey, man. It'll be kind
of... You just like...
Okay.
I was like, bro.
Did anyone see the Blue Lock spoilers?
Yeah, I saw it.
I saw the Blue Lock spoilers were fire.
Basically, Asagi ran into the guy that they're alluding to made Sai quit being a striker, and we saw him like have his own match and score and all that other stuff.
He has some hops.
What do you think? Do you think they're gonna do something? Do you think Asagi's gonna go through a different route when it comes to meeting this guy, encountering this guy, or like what do you guys think the overall dynamic between him and this guy is gonna be?
Well, going off their first interaction, they were having a good conversation until they got to a certain point when the guy asked him if he liked soccer, and he's like, "Yeah, I freaking love it, just like you, right?" And he was like, "Nah." So they have a fundamental difference right there. So it's going to be maybe getting Buddy to like soccer, but I think this whole trip that Isagi's about to go on, we're about to meet the rest of them. The rest of the
Generation 11 or whatever.
We're about to meet the rest of them. We know a few, and it's a good idea because we get a little sneak peek of what each person can do before we see them in the U20 World Cup.
I think it's interesting seeing Sai just kind of acting like Rin for once. Like he's just in a room alone, just glaring at the TV, pissed off. Like, I don't know. It seemed like there's like more cracks to him than were originally shown because he just seemed like that stoic, I'm perfect character. And like this kind of shows like his human side, which I think is dope.
Well, you needed it to change him. You needed to add more to him as a character. And it's good to see, I mean, just getting out the way that you get to see the person that changed him.
Mm. Yeah, I need to read the last two chapters. I've been lacking. But shout out, man. It sounds like we got a Jokic. Just really good, but you don't fuck with the sport like everybody else.
That's fine. There are plenty of people who are great at a sport, but they don't love it, but they know whether or not it's for just how he wants to live. Like it's about to make me the most money, so I never have to fucking work or whatever.
I'm tired of this narrative. Jokic likes basketball. Y'all.
Jokic likes basketball. He just not the same.
All right, let me rephrase. He doesn't fuck with the NBA culture.
Yes.
All right.
What is that?
That narrative was so dumb that he doesn't like basketball.
What parts of NBA culture does he not like?
Well, just being in the media.
Yeah, like bro,
like the Stephen A. Smith stuff. Like he doesn't like engage with any of that stuff.
I mean, I feel like everybody hates Stephen A. though.
Just as an example, I mean like the media in general. Like he's not trying to get like long-winded stuff.
He's like, I'm gonna be here for 6 months. I'm gonna do my work. I'm gonna give you a great product. And he's like, I want to go home. Remember, bro, that's not where he lives.
I'm pretty sure he be in a gym.
Yeah, he go to Serbia.
He does all the stuff for basketball, but like anything outside of basketball, he doesn't really care about. Like you'll see him in a few commercials, but other than that, like he doesn't want to go to like the award shows and like these events and all the other stuff. Like
how we get on this topic? This the Katie conversation? I like that.
We'll get to basketball in a second. I want to talk about To Be Hero X. Because that
I told y'all.
Told us what?
Yeah,
Right.
Queen my girl, bro. What we talking about?
All right. So we got into the
Crazy. The most
Queen.
important character in that series wasn't even Queen. So just say
Queen was not the most important person of that episode.
I don't care.
definitely not.
Yeah, so we got introduced to Queen and like her startup and everything like that. But we also got into the first introduction of who we know as X. We all know that X is like the title of the number one dude. And it was the tournament to determine who the next X is gonna be. And this dark horse whose name isn't registered, who no one knows who he is, shows up, beat the former or that current X in the tournament to later face on Queen and then beat Queen in a matter of seconds. Apparently beat everybody in a matter of seconds. So what do we think about the chapter? Random, since you're so hyped about it, you go first.
Look, I chose Queen because I thought everybody gonna choose X. Obviously, I just like her. It was cool. It was cool to see it. But that dude's cracked. From the moment we saw his trailer, I was like, that dude's cracked. So the fact that he was just murking motherfuckers, it makes sense. Bro, look like he never struggles. Like he just lives a great life. That's why I'm just like I wasn't surprised by how he was moving. But it was a great episode though.
Random. Here's what's confusing though, is because like the strength of your power is like how many people like follow you and believe in you and stuff like that. No one knows who this dude is.
Don't look at me, man.
No one knows who this dude is.
But once they showed in Iso's
thing that hero in seconds, he beat everybody in seconds.
But think about this though. Once they showed in Iso's thing that only one person has to really believe in you, you get fucking powers. Like I don't know how this shit works.
That was a tiny percent. Me and Miles talked about it in our reaction, and also I was having technical difficulties, so even that episode it's still published, but shaking my head, man, we can't get it right. Well, one thing that we both talked about in the reaction, X does not make sense. He does not work with the power system that we have learned this entire time. So when Random, you said that's what I expected. I didn't expect him to be completely a broken character that makes no sense in the entire series. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect him to show up, no name, no diffing everybody. I didn't expect that. So, I thought it was gonna be lead up. Okay, some good fights. Nah,
but this is what I'm saying though. When you're I don't know how, maybe this is a good question to ask y'all. When y'all hear that this person is the strongest, what do you expect from the first time you see them? Like a character.
Well, I think it's like when we turn in terms of like the power gap, like we saw in that episode Queen interact with whoever that current X, that other chick. Like, and Queen has like that power where like she can like command you to do stuff, but she, even though like they're like still relative to each other, she was still resisting Queen's power.
Breaking it, yes.
She was breaking it. So my thing is like, how much stronger is this no-name person to someone that is the number two? How much stronger is it where she loses in seconds?
So
yeah, go ahead.
My fault, Lonnie. For me, it's not the power itself. It's just the why. If I get the why, I'm cool. But he's literally just a world breaker. Everything that's been established to us, he doesn't apply. Like he doesn't abide by it at all. And I just want to understand why. Like when I was talking to Riddell, I was like, is it like a they have fear and they have trust? Is it a different thing altogether? Is it just fear? What could it possibly be that he's this powerful? Because, bro, I understand having your strongest character on screen for the first time. He no differ. Like so bad, we don't even get to see it. He just snapped and she was on the ground like, duh. That's crazy.
Yo, that is so. Just imagine that. And I hear what you're saying, Random, in terms of he's the most powerful. Our expectation of him being the most powerful is our limited knowledge coming into this anime about like X and everything. Then we learned how it works. You win a tournament, and there's been so many different X's throughout the series.
We saw 2 X's that episode.
That
Fact,
episode.
none of them compare to this dude. It's not even close. The strongest of all the characters we've known don't even touch this guy. So it just, I'm so curious. I'm be honest, Sun Jin-woo got to step aside, bro. I'll be honest, this dude is different. He breaks the series more so than even Gojo broke Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm be honest, he up there.
His aura's crazy too.
His aura is insane.
He strolled out there so jovially, flipping his coin. I'm like, yeah, he about to fuck something.
He just says like, "What's up?"
Oh, she couldn't even put the staff down.
Yo, she was ready, and it's like, wait, did we fight yet? Wait, what's going on? I'm like, okay, this guy's different.
Okay, moving on. The NBA Finals, last game. What are y'all thoughts?
Hey man, when my nigga Smile coming back?
That Brunson nigga trash, bro. I mean, not Brunson. I meant Hallie. My fault. I was arguing about Brunson and Hallie today, but
Hey, 4
Hallie ain't
points.
shit.
I heard people saying that he might be top 10. 4 points.
Well, to be fair, he got hurt, bro.
Yeah, he did.
He was getting. All right. The game before that, he was getting smothered. And before he got hurt, he wasn't doing shit either.
But also Hallie doesn't. He's not a scorer.
4 points. 4 points.
Yeah, sometimes
He was
sometimes
hurt.
you need to be a
4 points is
scorer.
crazy.
You need to be a scorer sometimes. That passing shit don't mean nothing if nobody afraid of you.
Look, if Chris Paul was able to make that work for as long as he played, Chris Paul
Chris
wasn't
Paul
dropping.
can score.
Yeah, but he's not scoring.
But
No
Chris
4
Paul wasn't
points
dropping
to win
30 a
game.
night. What are we doing?
Hold up. We need to stop this. Here's my first problem, right? My main problem with Halliburton, and this is going to be a very 2K logic thing, this nigga need to buy some new animations. That nigga don't got no type of animations. He don't have a go-to move. He don't have like a go-to shot. He has nothing that can just give him easy offense just to remain respectable. That's all I'm asking is for him to be respectable. You can't dissect defenses strictly with passing without creating pressure with your offense. Chris Paul had a crazy offensive game outside of passing. His mid-range was lethal. So yeah, he wasn't getting 30, 18, 20. He might get 25 if y'all need it. It was hyper efficient and it was go-to and hard to stop because Chris Paul had a little bag. Halliburton has no bag. He's not even making these Thunder niggas guess. He got weak-ass J-Dub looking like he's good out there. This niggas is not good. I hate Hallie. I can't even hate watch no more because Hallie's a bum.
Okay, if you
is crazy. 0 for 6 is wild.
He was hurt
with 8 TOs. With 8 TOs.
He was hurt. And I also okay. Am I saying that he's Chris Paul? No, but he just doesn't need to score. Like I think we're rating him on a curve that
every game that they've won,
Jason Kidd didn't have a jumper till the end of his career, and
Jason Kidd he put pressure on offenses in other ways though, and he was a demon defender.
He was more of a fast break guy too.
Yeah, and transition. Jason Kidd was like that.
I think we're being unfair. Okay,
he was a demon defender. Let's not leave that out.
But okay, hold on.
0 for 6.
Okay, okay. If you're mad at the people who said he's top 10, he's not top 10. We all understand that. So if you want to attack the fragment of people who want to be nasty, like they do with every fucking player, like the same person that's being nasty about Hallie being top 10 is the same person that's saying SGA is better than Kobe. That's the same nigga. Like I don't know why we would care about this that much. Then.
I'm not attacking the fact you're saying he doesn't need to score. He needs to score.
Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and say, damn. If Halliburton has if he has a game that it's 30, let's say he has 33 points and like 4 assists instead of having a game that's 22, but he has 14. I think the 22 and 14 is a way better game than him scoring 30.
But he's not even doing that.
I agree with you, but he's not. Thank you, Riddell. He's not doing that.
He's hurt.
He wasn't doing that before.
He wasn't doing that before he was hurt.
He wasn't doing that before.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been kind of mad this entire finals.
He's
Like
he's
if they end up winning in 7, he's not the finals MVP. It's gonna be Siakam.
we all understand that. Pascal is the NBA Finals MVP if the Pacers win. I don't understand. Maybe because he's the one that the media chose to run with instead of Pascal. That we're now we're attacking Halliburton like this. Like I think we all know his game. That's not even the fact that I'm hearing this from multiple people who know the game, whether it's Bill Simmons, Ryan Russillo, other people out there. They're all saying the same thing. Like I think people just want him to have that 30 and fucking 14 game. That only gets done by Jokic. That's the only person that does that.
No one's asking him to go like 30 and 14. We're asking him, hey, can you not go?
Okay, my bad, Luka, Riddell.
Can you maybe go 18, 20? Can you go 25 maybe?
I think his game is perfectly suited for how the Pacers play. I think it's perfectly suited.
You can't say that if they're gonna lose the finals, though.
they're okay. Let's not pretend like before the series people weren't saying this was going to be a nasty 5 or whatever. Like we know that Oklahoma City's the way better team.
No, that's fine because I definitely had the Thunder. I said Thunder sweep, potential gentleman sweep. The fact that the Pacers are in it means that they can beat the Thunder. And one of the missing pieces on why they are potentially not going to beat the Thunder is Halliburton's not aggressive enough score.
But there are other people who aren't playing well. Miles Turner hasn't played well. It's all Halliburton.
That's true.
That's fine. But he's also the best player on the team. He establishes the offensive identity for the team. Because if he's not putting pressure on the defense, then they're not going to worry about his scoring threat. And they're not going to collapse the defense on him, creating more open opportunities. That's the biggest thing when you're a playmaker, and a really, really good one is that threat of scoring so you can open up more offense for the rest of your team.
Yes.
I just think we're being unfair, but I'm not the basketball guy like you guys are, so I'm just going to lay out and I'll take the loss on this.
Before we go on to the next sports topic, I wanted to make a little back of the head homework topic, and we'll just talk about it at the end of the stream. But I want y'all to think of whoever y'all want, but the SGA of anime, the Halle of anime, and then like the current J-Dub of anime, and Siakam of anime. Whatever you guys think, whatever criteria you want to put, explain it the best way you can, but do it at the end of the show, and then you can put up a poll later, see who has the best SGA, Siakam, Halle, whatever is of anime.
J-Dub of anime?
Bro, he's 23, and he just dropped 40 on something.
I think that's just nasty. The J-Dub of anime is nasty.
I got my J-Dub anime.
Bro, I hate this. I hate
solo leveling. That's my J-Dub.
I'm not gonna hold you. He's kind of cooking right there.
Hey, Miles, I'm not gonna hate on J-Dub. He's only 23. Like, yeah, he's playing inconsistent. I've been saying in Discord throughout the playoffs, he's been playing inconsistent, but he got upside.
He's only 23. He has hella upside. That nigga just whack offensively to me. Defense, that nigga's a demon defender. But I will say that what I've noticed too, him getting to that rim and not settling for jump shots, beautiful. That nigga did last night was beautiful. Getting to that rim, layup with both hands.
Sometimes he could be a pretty good tough shot maker, but he relies on it a little bit too much, which is a problem with J-Dub. And one thing, he's a solid playmaker. For the Thunder team in particular, he's a solid one. Sometimes they do go through him. But yeah, he get tunnel vision as well. So he got some learning. He got some learning to do still.
All right. Next sports topic. It's gonna be a little new thing that I think we should bring in called, and it should be someone different every week, called Plead Your Case, where someone has a ridiculous take or a hot take or whatever, and they got pleaded to the rest of us.
Here we know.
So yesterday, me and Random, my brother in arms, my crash out twin, we got into it. We got into it good. About Kevin Durant. He said some wild ass shit to me, in my opinion, about Kevin Durant. So I want him to plead his case on Kevin Durant and the things that he was saying to y'all. I don't want to misinterpret him, so I'm not gonna say what he said. Unless he said,
hold on. Why? Hold on. Why? You're first things first. You made the game. You made whatever this is.
Yeah, I'm the host.
You should defend your case. for what you were saying instead of me going the other way. Why you made a so you know what this is? This was it. Hold on, Lonnie. Hold on. Miles, he just made a car, but he wants me to test drive it instead of him.
Exactly.
Hell no. Nigga, it's your car. You drive it.
Exactly. I don't want to just bash you on your take because I think your take is insane. So I want you to tell them why you think Kevin Durant is not conducive to winning and why the Rockets would not be better without them and how he's suddenly bad.
I did not say first, no, now you're lying. Now you're capping already. I did not say the Rockets would be better without him. I did not say that. So now you're capping.
No, you said that they
you can't even explain the game without already lying on my name, bro. Stop.
That's why he wanted you to plead your case, though. Plead your case.
Hold on. So this is what I said. I said Kevin Durant, his game is not conducive to winning anymore, like the way people think that he is. Like, I just don't think so. He's older. His points just don't mean as much. And then we threw out other people who are old. I said this to you. LeBron still works because his game is more conducive to winning than KD's is. That's just how I feel. And the fact that the last year with Phoenix proved my point. Like, just because he was scoring, he was crazy efficient and all that.
No, that's not how that works,
No, this is what
my fault.
Now, was Phoenix bad? Yes, they were bad. But the way we talked about them, the expectations that we had for some of the play of Kevin Durant's stature at the point was like, okay, they're going to figure out a way. But the fact that they didn't even make the play in, where I know if LeBron didn't make the play in with the Lakers, let's just say before Luka, we would be criticizing him way worse than KD's getting criticized right now. Like, there's a reason why this is going to be his fifth team in like five or 6 years, something like that. Like, he's just sure, okay, maybe he could go the Rockets. That was not the Rockets' main problem, besides the fact they couldn't score. Lonnie, I agree with you. They also, when it came down to it, they couldn't guard Steph and they couldn't guard Jimmy in the key moments of the game.
Who can guard Steph?
Nigga,
who can guard Steph?
Nigga, let's pretend like this is unanimous MVP Steph. It's not the same Steph. He's clearly shown age. No. The reason why you're saying that Steph's your favorite player, so of course you're gonna glaze him a little more.
Series where Steph was stopped.
Okay, but that once again proves my point.
Name me a series where they stopped.
Stop, Lonnie, stop. That proves my point with what I'm saying. What the Rockets' main problem was the fact that when the game was on the line, they couldn't find a way to stop Steph. But adding 37-year-old Kevin Durant does not solve that problem. That problem still exists.
Wait, so their problem was the rest of the league's problem that they can't stop Steph?
Then why did if Steph was this amazing player, why were the Warriors in the play-in? They were in the play-in.
Because one player like represent the whole team now? Is that how basketball
works?
No, because this is what I think. Since Steph's your favorite player, you're making it seem like he's still dropping, like he's dropping 60-point games, like he was.
Nothing to do with him being my favorite player. You said
yes,
that
it does. Yes, it does, bro. Yes, it does. Yes, it clearly does.
1 second, Ty. Because he said the Rockets couldn't.
No.
He said the Rockets couldn't. He said the Rockets couldn't stop Steph. Correct. My response was, what team has stopped Steph? That has nothing to do with him being my favorite player. What team or what series was Steph stopped?
The little Minnesota series, the next series.
When he got
what are we doing? You can say he was let's pretend before like he was dropping 30 points before he got hurt.
Wait.
They were giving him work. Like, we're acting like Steph. This is my problem. No, hold on, Ty, real quick. That's my problem. Lonnie is acting like Steph is still scoring 30 points a night.
Wait, man. I don't remember that first game.
He's slowed down. He's slowed down. He's still a better player than Kevin Durant. Like, he's slowed down. He's just not the same force he was. That's all I'm saying for Kevin Durant, except it's even worse. Like, Kevin Durant, his game's just not hitting the same way it used to. And I don't think him going on the Rockets is still good enough to beat some of the top teams in the West. That's what I said. And then you freaked out about when I was just talking about the action instead of the player. Okay, LaMelo's been scoring. LaMelo's been a scoring machine for Charlotte. It hasn't meant shit. Obviously, I'm not comparing LaMelo to Kevin Durant. I'm just talking about the actions. It's not comparing the player. Like, I don't understand how that's so crazy. They won't be. I think if the Lakers are fully healthy next year, I don't think the Rockets could beat them. They can't guard Luka, and LeBron's gonna. And unless you're saying, and you're saying Dylan Brooks is getting cooked in when it matters most.
No, you. When I said Dylan Brooks, you said what defensive players should the Rockets have? I said Amen Thompson, Dylan Brooks,
And all
I
those
named
people
some
had
other guys. Like,
problems.
Dylan Brooks, what is he
Like,
guarding
that's-
anybody? I'm
that's-
like,
All those guys had problems guarding Steph and Jimmy when
Amen
it mattered
Thompson is
most.
one of the best defenders in the league.
Wait, can I just say something real quick?
And I said when it mattered, and
Young,
once again, when it matters most, he couldn't make the plays that mattered.
The second year player, I guess, couldn't guard Steph.
You're saying he's a top defender in the
Everybody
league. It don't matter what year in the league he's in. Like you said, he's a top defender in the league. So now all of a sudden, now his age matters. You said he's one of the top defenders in the league. So I cannot hold him to that top defender in the league status because he's 2 years in the
Please
league.
tell me this. Answer one question: Who stopped Steph? Who stopped Steph?
No.
He got hurt, but let's pretend like Steph was.
Wait,
got hurt.
Let's wrap. I
don't understand what I'm saying is so hard for y'all to understand.
I'm about to tell you, Randall. I don't think you remember that game 1. He had 13 points in like 13 minutes, and then he got hurt. He was cooking them. What are you talking about?
You know what? This is all I'm saying.
No. Like he wasn't getting. He was frying the Timberwolves.
And
they had a double-digit lead. He had 13 points in 13 minutes, and then he got hurt. And you're saying they locked him up? How is that possible?
Okay, if you want to refer it, that I was wrong about that one game, yeah. But Steph is not.
So then when he get locked up,
Name me a series.
I'm okay. So my bad. Hold on. So you want me to wait while I look up the fucking games to see if he got steps, so you guys feel better? I thought we might have a fucking show here. Okay, I'm not moving the goalpost. The shit stays the same. Steph is a better player. Steph is a better player than Kevin Durant, and the Warriors still had problems. I understand that. And I understand that they also had problems with their team. But Steph's game, he's just not that conducive to winning as much anymore. And KD isn't even worse.
Bro,
Steph is not at his peak. He doesn't affect winning like he used to.
Yeah, I think
you're being this. How that's so hard to understand to get.
Because I get what you're saying, but you're saying it the wrong way. Like my expectation of KD, LeBron, and Steph, I'm not looking at them like, all right, these niggas can go insane and go above and beyond at a case-by-case basis. They're not going to just wake up one day and be prime LeBron, go stupid, take over. It's an unreal expectation to ask of them. However,
I promise you, I'm not saying that. I don't know why Lonnie's nodding his head like I ever said that. You're just lying again.
He's not even saying anything. You're saying he's lying. Can I finish real quick though?
Go ahead, man.
What I do think is a problem, Brandon, is you're understating like how much the consistency that they do provide, how much that gives a team. So okay, KD, he's not going to get downhill like that. KD, he can't take over no more. A nigga being able to get 28 points as an elite off-ball player and getting in the post and providing decent defense, KD's a good player. Do I think he's your number one good player? I don't know. But KD is a number 2? Niggas can win a fucking chip with KD on the squad, my nigga.
Yeah, and not like that. But I think this is why these conversations get kind of weird, because like we know that there are random role players, role niggas that are like conducive to winning. But Kevin Durant isn't.
No,
like, I guess,
this is not what I'm saying.
Yeah, Ty, that's the simplest way to put it.
I'm not saying. Look at the pace.
No, stop. Because now you're misunderstanding my point. I am not saying that all of a sudden now TJ McConnell is more conducive to winning than Kevin Durant. I am not saying that. I am not saying that. But this is my thing. The way when I disagreed, I don't think if the Rockets get Kevin Durant, they're winning the title. I don't agree with that at all.
No, that's fine.
I don't even fine. And that's where I said no, they're not winning the title. And then we began our argument.
I don't think if what's the worst team in the league? If the Jazz get Jokic, they're gonna win. That is like okay.
Yeah. That's the craziest part is
no, that's not your point.
No. This I'm trying to say. This is how it blew up. We started debating about that, and then Lonnie blew it up to this big thing where all of a sudden he thinks I'm saying KD's trash. I never said that, but him on the Rockets, I don't even think him on the Timber. Like I just don't think KD is the force multiplier that people think he is. That's all I've been saying. This
28 points off the ball, nigga. Don't gotta dribble.
The Rockets aren't beating. Okay, are the Rockets winning the West with that?
Hold
they're
on.
not.
Are they contender? Yes.
Let me break the gap.
They're not. I don't even think they could beat Denver.
They're not a contender with Kevin Durant.
I don't think they could beat Denver.
Denver,
we just saw take OKC.
Why is Denver? There's so many other teams in the West other than Denver.
Lakers,
so that's one team.
right there.
Well,
Denver,
hold on.
OKC,
Random.
I don't think they could beat those three with Kevin Durant.
Let me try to bridge the gap a little bit. You know, so
y'all act like I'm saying they can't beat Charlotte. Like they can't beat the three teams I think are.
No, but you act like they can't beat nobody in the offs, man.
No.
And you naming the top end teams. But there ain't 8 teams in the off. 2 if we include the play-in.
Okay.
The problem, my nigga.
Miles. Most likely for them to win a chip, they have to go through one of those 3 teams. They can't beat any of them with Kevin Durant.
I believe they can get to a round 2 or a conference finals, provided they don't play those teams. They could probably beat the Grizzlies, my nigga.
I never said they couldn't. I never said they couldn't. No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Y'all are dragging. No. I'm not gonna let y'all lie on me.
You exactly, my nigga.
No. I'm not gonna let y'all lie on me.
You're not making no sense. You're not making no sense, bro. You're not making no sense. You're not making no sense. You're not making no sense.
Y'all refuse to
Not making
understand.
no sense.
All of a sudden,
nigga acting like there's 2 teams in the West.
This is my fucking problem. This question. That's why fucking Lonnie's laughing.
Is it just the way?
Y'all act like no. Y'all act like I said the Rockets aren't making the fucking playoffs. They can't.
Right.
There's 3 teams they can't beat. Those are 3 best teams in the conference.
Random.
Random.
I'm not your enemy, Random. I'm not your enemy.
What the fuck is that? That's why I can't stand that shit. I didn't want to have this fucking conversation with you yesterday.
Brad, I'm not your enemy.
I don't understand how that's so fucking hard to understand. Yes, they can beat the Grizzlies. They can probably beat, I don't fucking know. Who else made it? The Suns or the Clippers. But they can't beat the 3 niggas in front of them because they're not as good. God damn it.
Random.
Change that.
Random. I'm not your enemy.
That's so fucking hard to understand.
I'm not your enemy, Random. I'm not your enemy. Random.
You gotta stop talking about basketball, bro.
It's a question, Random.
How is that so hard to understand?
You gotta stop talking about basketball.
Stop, Random. I have a serious question because this will sum it all up. Is KD still conducive to winning? Yes or no?
Yes, but he's not as good as he used to. He's not as
no,
good as
no one disagrees.
Yes, it's clear. That should all be understood. Y'all act like I said he's not. I just said he's not the fourth. Once again, he is not the force multiplier that he think he is. He's not going to go to the Rockets. He's not going to win the chip. They're not going to. I don't understand how easy. Do I have to fucking write it down so y'all get it?
KD's game is one of the most easily translatable games.
And once again,
you get the nigga off the ball. I'm KD, right? I'm off the ball. I stand up. Catch the bitch. I shoot it. I'm hella efficient. It goes in. I create space for the team because niggas gotta respect my team stuff. I can get niggas in the post. I can score, and the nigga is good. He's a good outside defender. KD is good. You think he's gonna be 38? The nigga's a fucking bomb.
Once again, for some reason.
No, but stop trying to act like he's not.
I'm not saying he's trash. I never said that. You're the one acting like I said it. No. The crazy part is, everything Miles said. He'll create the space. He'll make the shot. And guess what? They're still not beating the Thunder. They're not beating the Lakers. They're not beating the Nuggets. They're not as good as you think they will be.
Doesn't matter.
It's that simple.
Doesn't matter.
It's that simple. They're not going to be as good. They're not.
Random. I don't think we're saying they're going to be good.
How is that so hard for y'all to understand?
Hey, Random.
They're not going to be as good. Everything Miles said, all that flowery shit he added to KD's resume.
Flowery shit. That's his little fucking game.
Yes, but they're not going to be as good. They're not going to be as good.
Flowery shit. They're not going to be as good. You don't know his game. It's just fucking bullshit.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Basketball, nigga. You're not talking ball. You're talking bullshit. You're talking bullshit.
No.
You're talking bullshit.
No, because y'all niggas are buying other meals and it's my shit thinking it's mine. No, I never said KD was trash. I never said he was trash. I never said he was bad. I never said he's all of a sudden worse than LaMelo Ball. I never said none of that shit. I just said that he's not as good or conducive to winning as he used to be. He's not the player that he used to be. I never said all of a sudden fucking Ben is better than him.
Not conducive to win.
He's not a good enough conducive anymore to make the Rockets a winner. That's all I'm saying. He still have doesn't win,
the fucking league.
nigga.
What are we arguing?
Nigga.
So he went from 99.7% producer to 99.1.
No, nigga, he's worse. He's worse than that. I don't get it. I don't get how this is so hard to understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. Y'all are niggas are acting like I said the nigga belongs in the G League. No, he's still fucking good, but he's not good enough anymore for the.
Yo, Lonnie, mute this nigga and answer the super chat. This nigga's chatting. Mute that nigga.
No, fuck that. No, fuck you then. What the fuck
Answer
is
the
that?
super chat. Suck my dick, pussy. Answer the super chat.
No,
Suck my dick.
Okay. I got a little bit more hotter than I thought it would. Whew.
I blame Lonnie.
I blame me too. I apologize. I should have never brought up this debate. Whew. Okay. So, I just wanted to add some spice. Yeah, we're gonna get back to some anime. Okay. So we had the 90s rank 8 last week, which was pretty good. So this week had 2000s, so the 2000s is a lot more stacked. It's a lot more stacked. So full disclosure, there are no bad animes on this list. 0 bad animes. So do what you do. So there's 8 names. First one up, Death Note.
We're blind ranking, right?
Yeah, blind ranking.
And you said it. Wait, what's the? Is it? You said
2000s anime. So anime that came out in the 2000s.
Yo, this gonna be about a good 5 or 6.
2000s. So yeah.
So wait, this is all things not including. Wait, is it anime that came out 2000 or manga that came out 2000?
Anime that dropped in 2000.
Did One Piece come out 2000 for anime? Let me see.
I thought that was 90s One Piece.
The manga did. I'll see the anime also. Anime debut. 19. It just 2 months off. 1999 October.
So
okay.
unless he does some weird stuff, it should be.
You gotta think Naruto, Fullmetal Alchemist. You gotta think because Fullmetal Brotherhood came out 2009.
Oh,
yeah,
I thought Brotherhood was 2010s, but that's a good catch then. I
Fullmetal,
didn't know that.
I'm gonna just double check. I think Fullmetal came out 2009. Fullmetal Alchemist.
Is it Brotherhood is 2000 for sure? Naruto, I'm 100% talking Naruto. And then we got Bleach, 2000s.
Yeah, Fairy Tail. You have what else came out to the 2000s anime that are like.
But you could also leave stuff out. So I would say I think 4 or 5.
Yeah. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood came out 2009. So if Random don't got it, if Lonnie don't got it on here, that's a fumble. I'll say like 5 or 6.
I think I would prefer like 4, mainly because are we sure he's gonna put all the heavy hitters, right?
He said all the series are good. That's what he said. Unless he's a liar.
Oh, he did say that? Oh, then
unless he's a dirty, disgusting, filthy liar.
I did not lie. These are all considered good top tier anime.
Let's say 5.
I'm cool with 5 then.
5. All right. Next one up, Ghost in a Shell.
Now I wish we put it 4 because I'm not going to go to the show.
So. Yeah. 7. No disrespect.
I'm good with 7.
I'm good with 7 as well. No disrespect to Ghost in the Shell. It paved the way, all that jazz, but I never cared.
It's not a peak of the 2000s, so no disrespect.
All right. Next one up, Gurren Lagann.
4.
Yeah, I'm going 4.
4. Like I'm perfectly fine with Death Note, Gurren Lagann being interchangeable. Like I'm perfectly fine with that.
So 4?
Yeah, I'm 4. Yeah, I'm 4.
Okay. Next one up, Naruto.
It's 2.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I can say is Full Metal. I think.
Yeah. Same wavelength. We're locked in.
They're not including One Piece, so I'll say Naruto at 2.
All right.
You don't want to do 1? Oh, because of Full Metal. Because of Full Metal. I got you.
That's the one. Yeah.
Unless you don't got Full Metal on here, then we fumble. But
I'll say the only one that I guess could be argued that
wait. Hold on a second. Did Attack on Titan anime come out in
2010s?
Yeah, that's 2010s.
the
Came out
manga,
2011, I think.
yeah, the manga came out in
2012, something like that.
Okay.
Two's a fair spot. The
Next
only one go ahead, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, next one up, Gintama.
Ooh, 8.
Yeah, 8. No disrespect. It's a loaded list. It's a loaded list.
Bro.
Gintama.
I'm outvoted. But I want to be very clear. Shout out, editor. Look at me in my eyes. These dudes said 8 as a true savant of the Gintama series. Understanding how great it is.
I'm a Gintama.
No way in hell I'm putting that.
I could probably tell you more comedy episodes than you can. It's fresh on my mind. I'm a savant. Speak.
They said 8. I would never say 8. They said 8.
I'm going with Riddell, so we're going 8.
This guy's disgusting.
Okay, next one up, Samurai Champloo.
What's the spots open?
You said 8, 7, 2,
3?
4, 5.
I was thinking 6.
Or 4? 6? Really? I'm down for the cause.
I don't like it as much as everybody else. But I'm thinking potentially Bleach might show up.
I feel like there's a 6.
No, is Ty lagging or is it me?
I wish we would put Gurren Lagann at 3, and then put. Yeah.
We could have moved like Gurren Lagann and Death Note up.
So we have 7 and 6.
But yeah, I'm thinking 6 unless he doesn't pull out the Bleach. I don't know off the top of my head. There's not that many anime that I'm like for sure is better than Champloo, but I'm thinking he's saying Bleach.
So we have 3, 6, and 1.
Yeah, 3, 6, and 1.
Champloo's cool. I like the ending. I love the fight with Jin. I love the fight with Mugen.
Because Fairy Tail could still be there.
Sure. I do, even though I think sometimes I think it's kind of meh. I enjoy Fairy Tail. I think it's so
I'll say 3. Yeah, I'll say 3.
You're confident that he's not going to say Bleach? You think, unless you think Bleach it's better than Bleach, then I mean that's you.
I don't think he's going to say Bleach. Actually, I don't think he will. I think
Lonnie doesn't say Bleach.
Actually,
because last time we thought he wasn't going to say Kamehameha, and he did.
Bleach is one of his favorite series. I don't think there's any way that nigga lets it go.
Oh, that's a strong point.
So,
because now if he doesn't say Bleach again, I need you to put that list on the camera and show it to us because he be doing some deceitful stuff.
And I'll take responsibility if we sell. I'll take responsibility for it.
My hands are up. I'm not messing with the list. So, Samurai Champloo at 3?
I say 6. I do think he's saying Bleach.
Okay, we can say 6.
Samurai Champloo at 6. Okay, so you have 2 spots left. You have 1 and 3. Next one up, Code Geass.
I'm fine with that 3.
I'm not, but we can put it at 3. It's all right. It's good. It's good. Let me go. It's good. It's not better than Gurren Lagann, but it's good.
Okay, so the 2000s anime blind rankings go.
He might sell it. Bleach. He might actually end up saying Bleach, and then he didn't say Full Metal. That actually might be the one that he doesn't say.
All right. So you guys said, not we. For the 2000s anime blind ranking, we have Gintama at 8, Ghost in the Shell at 7, Samurai Champloo at 6, Death Note at 5, Gurren Lagann at 4, Code Geass at 3, Naruto at 2, and Fairy Tail at 1.
God damn it!
You was gonna say Fairy Tail.
God damn it!
My girl's favorite anime.
Fairy Tail's good though, but Oh, it's not one.
Oh no! It was a good list up until one. I'm gonna be honest. It was a good list. Oh, almost a good list. Gintama should have been 8, but
Yeah,
bro, I swear he be changing the list. I swear to God, he be changing that list.
Nope,
man.
this is the list. This is the list.
Hey, you could delete stuff. I'm just saying, pen to paper. We need paper.
Show those edits.
Facts. We need to show them edits, bro.
I got you. Next time I'm gonna like just send it to like a random person and then like go from there. Does anyone have any topics before we get to the main shit?
I got 2. Let's have some fun. All right.
Dylan fun. Salute.
All right. So I got a challenge as one of the games. But before we do the challenge, I got something that's not technically anime related. It's based off a conversation me and Miles had when we were watching Game of Thrones. So,
okay,
I want us to do a little gauntlet, Pedro Pascal edition. So, when we were watching Game of Thrones, one thing that made it one thing that was clear to me, I was like, bro, this dude's in everything. He's in Game of Thrones. He's in Mandalorian. He's in The Last of Us. Now he's going to be in Fantastic Four, not to mention all the other projects he's been. So I asked them questions like, bro, they are really pushing this guy. How great can he end up being if he stays at this trajectory and just keeps on getting project after project after project, all these mainstream projects? Where would he rank amongst actors? So, you just tell me, do you think Pedro Pascal can surpass these actors? Not now, just surpass in terms of everything. I don't care how you think about it, all right?
What are we
Santo, it's unfortunate that you're missing this one because you're a definite movie buff, movie TV buff.
Wait, what's the criteria for moving past? You mean in terms of like popularity?
I told you pick whatever criteria. I'm not going to name one for you. So, do you think he could surpass these actors? All right.
God. Okay.
Pedro Pascal or Ryan Reynolds?
Nigga, are you crazy?
I'm just asking a question, dog.
Ryan Reynolds.
Wait, if he can surpass him? Pedro's
already 50.
So? That's not an acting world works.
And Ryan is already ahead of him.
So? That's not how the acting world works. Pedro can surpass him.
Okay.
And I'll be honest, Ryan is Deadpool right now, but Mr. Fantastic is a huge role too. I'm just saying.
Oh wait, you said for some reason
What do you think?
I thought you were saying Ryan Gosling. I thought I was like, what to like smack you? Oh, Ryan Reynolds.
Deadpool, motherfucker. No, Ryan Gosling's crazy. Ryan Gosling's crazy.
Pedro can pass Ryan Reynolds. For some reason, I thought you were saying Ryan Gosling. I was like, nigga, what?
Okay, don't worry. I got big headers. All right, Pedro Pascal or Chris Pratt?
Pedro.
Pedro Pascal, Samuel Jackson.
Pedro.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
You don't think you can pass Samuel Jackson?
No.
Yeah.
Asking a question. Why are you so angry?
Because nigga, what? Have you seen Pulp Fiction?
Lonnie, stay angry, man.
You talking about a film from the 90s, by the way.
That's not just it.
That is fair. He is talking about a film.
Samuel Jackson's catalog is crazy. Like,
and Pedro's is getting pretty crazy too. I'm not gonna lie, it's getting pretty crazy too. But okay. Pedro Pascal or Ben Affleck?
Ben.
All right, last name.
Samuel L. Jackson is the LeBron of movies. Y'all do not watch film.
LeBron of movie. What does that mean?
Y'all do not watch film. When there's niggas like Matthew McConaughey, there's niggas like Brad Pitt.
I'll say Denzel
Washington. Yeah, like
Morgan Freeman.
Leonardo DiCaprio. What the fuck are y'all talking?
LeBron. Samuel got some good roles though.
He does, but LeBron is crazy, bro.
LeBron is.
I would say maybe Samuel L. Jackson's like KD. Maybe he's conducive to good films. Samuel L. Jackson's so conducive to good films.
Has his conducivity to making a good film gone down? What is age?
I'm just playing random. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Don't hurt him to come back.
Last name. Oh, talk about the movie TV buff, and he is here.
Bruh.
Which one upset you? Which one pissed you off?
Oh, my bad. I turned my phone off after it was Pedro Pascal versus Ryan Reynolds, and people confused us for Ryan Gosling. I was like, that's crazy.
I'm dehydrated. I need some water, Santo, or something.
It's not about you see, here's the problem. Y'all think that because somebody has 15,000 films that means that they're an elite actor. You can have a lot of films and not be the best actor. It's just you cast it for more roles. How good they do in those roles is what matters.
Like Nicolas Cage has a bunch of them, and he is not up there.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage is mid. So I don't know why. Oh, Samuel L. Jackson has a lot of roles. Like it's what we're predicting. I think Pedro can be better. Pedro has already been casted in a wider variety of roles than Samuel L. Jackson has ever been casted. What are we talking about?
There's a lot of variety with Pedro, for sure.
I look, he might have Will Smith as actor over Samuel Jackson. Will Smith is a great actor.
Bro, Gifted Hands, Pursuit of Happiness. Will Smith got bangers.
He got variety too. I'm not gonna lie.
Gifted Hands was an elite movie.
Okay. All right.
Have you seen the movie? Seven?
Mm-hmm. 7 was pretty cool.
7 pounds.
I haven't seen it.
What were the other names you said, Riddell, so Santo can answer?
Well, I'll just name 3 more names. I was only going to do one more, but I'll name 3 more.
I'm saying he only heard Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, but I don't want to go all the way back. It's going to be annoying to edit. So I'm going to name these 3 new names. Yeah, 3 additional names. So Pedro Pascal or Robert Downey Jr. Can he surpass Iron Man?
Pedro
Pascal or Tom Cruise?
Man, Mission Impossible Merchant.
Mission Impossible.
I'm gonna give it to Tom because he do his own stunts. That moves me.
I was to say he risking his life.
To Tom because he do his own stunts, but that nigga is a Mission Impossible merchant.
I'm gonna say something. Tom Cruise cannot act.
He can't. He really can't.
Literally can't act.
He can only play one type of role.
The badass action star. Shout out.
That's it.
That's literally it. He ain't got no bag.
But risking your life for the biscuit, that moved me though. I'm not gonna count.
I'm trying to think of because I did like him in Jack Reacher. I did like that one, and I did like him. Was it Edge of Tomorrow? I think that was a pretty good movie. But there's all just normal action stars. So
differences between any of the.
No, he's the same person for the most part.
It's just a multiverse with this nigga.
And I think he was in Oblivion. I think that's what it's called. That movie sucked.
Oblivion and Edge of Tomorrow, I thought was the same movie.
Oh yeah, Oblivion's like way worse. Edge of Tomorrow. It's bad.
He's the same character in Risky Business, Few Good Men, Mission. He's the same character.
The Rock has more variety in terms of roles than Tom Cruise.
Hey man, people are saying that he's in a potential Oscar-worthy movie coming up. So
yeah, we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
I'll critique it like an Oscar movie too.
All right, last name. Pedro Pascal, Christian Bale. We got some top tier roles for sure.
American Gangster. Not American Gangster, American Psycho, excuse me.
Psycho. Dark Knight.
Obviously the Dark Knight. I got Bale. He got some bangers.
The Machinist. The Prestige. No, I'm gonna go Christian Bale.
All right. Well, that's all I got for the actors edition. And that was mainly because, again, watching Game of Thrones season 5, episode 6 or 7, that's where me and Miles is at. That boy Pedro's in everything. He just came and conquered, bro. He's just conquering the business right now. So, sky's the limit for that dude. All right. Last game. I'm going to ask a question. Do you guys want to make it a challenge? You guys want to have a little stakes in this game? And I'll tell you the stakes. I'll tell you the challenge in a second if that's what you wanted, if you are considering it. Or do you want no challenge? Just participate and just do the game.
I mean, I heard Riddell in the Discord saying like we were gonna stand 10 toes and all that shit. I'm here.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only one that wusses out is Riddell.
That's just I've never wussed out, but
You never wussed out on the super chat. You never just said, "Oh, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing it."
that's not wussing out. I just couldn't
That's
do it.
literally wussing out.
That's all right. I'm not
Agree
getting
to disagree. Agree to disagree.
It's not an agree to disagree. It's not the definition.
Agree to disagree.
There'll be boundaries.
No, I just didn't have time to watch it. But okay, with that said, the challenge is if you guys get it wrong. So it's gonna be a guessing game. I have a list made by some, I don't know who made it, but it's been all over social media. I have a list. You guys have to guess the things on this list. If you get it wrong, you got to take a shot.
A shot of what?
So I'll give you the options of a shot of, you feel me, a shot of hot sauce, or a shot of soy sauce.
What the fuck is you filming? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, shout out L Lonnie.
I thought I did read the super chat. My about Angie. If I didn't, $1.99 from Angie super chat. Who farms Oromore, Shanks or Dragon?
It gotta be Shanks. I can't call what Dragon do aura farming. That nigga just chilling. Nigga just looking east.
Fighting the good fight.
Nigga, I didn't see it, so I don't give a fuck.
Like Dragon only really has.
I heard about it.
Dragon only has one aura moment when he's like has his hood on in the rain and all that.
Wait,
Other than
When he saves Luffy, that was aura. That was
yeah,
cold.
that was aura. Other than that,
Riddell, you smell like if I literally go get some hot sauce.
So if you get, every time you get an answer wrong that's not on the list, you have to take a shot.
Oh, because I don't drink, so like when we actually get some hot sauce.
Yeah, for you it would be hot sauce or soy sauce. Yep. So I'm asking the question.
how many
If you-
shots could possibly be in this challenge? I just need to know.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. So there's a list. You guys may have saw it, so you guys might have a leg up. There was a list that was made about the top 10 Naruto fights. It is all over social media. RDC was crashing out about it. I forgot who made the list.
Look, this dog shit, I saw it.
See, so Miles knows what I'm talking about. So I
Wait,
was like,
It's not that bad. It's not that bad, but it's not good, Ty. That's the point.
so
No, I'm saying once you have an advantage, you see the list. I don't know the list.
I'm not participating.
Not-
I'm hosting.
No, I'm saying
Oh,
Miles.
Miles. Yeah, I mean, if he saw the list, he saw the list.
I don't remember it completely, but I did see the list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm making it easy. You just have to name a series on the list. You don't have to pick the order or where it ranks. Just got to name a fight. It's a fight on the list. So there's 10 spots,
All right.
and you guys have to name it. Anytime you get a fight wrong, you take a shot. Simple.
Okay.
Yeah, like that.
Random comeback.
You supplying a hot sauce or something, bro?
Right.
Do I need to go get my
Yeah, like,
beverage of
like,
choice?
like we're just alcoholics. Like we just got it on. Like I got it on me. But like that doesn't make me like. Like
You know
what
what?
you
Since
trying
I'm
to
a
say,
team, hold on. I'll be right back. In the meantime, you guys entertain. I'll be right back.
I don't get.
Don't we gotta all get something?
Yeah, we do.
Podcast.
I
We
say-
taking
I
a
say
30-minute
it, bro. I say
intermission.
All right, I'll take 10 seconds. I'll come back and then I'll entertain them. Give me 10 seconds.
All right, hurry up. Hurry up with this.
Chat, can y'all convince Random to come back since we're talking Naruto and he's finally caught up so he can participate?
Wait, where'd Random go?
I don't know.
He just went to the Shadow Realm.
Ugh.
All right.
I just want the record to show. I only said what I said in retaliation to him calling me a bitch. Just letting that be known.
I'm gonna just stay out of this one, bro.
Hey, he started it. I finished it. I
apologize for starting the.
I shouldn't get penalized for finishing it.
I just wanted to start off the show with a little spark. That's all I wanted. I didn't think it would turn into like a napalm bomb, but
the conclusion
Is Randall still here?
It says he's still here.
All right,
Randall,
I'll
are
go.
you here?
All right, just so I don't even know. He's here.
I'll grab my hot sauce.
I
Just
got
so
gin on me.
I'll be a team player. If you guys get it wrong, I'll take a little sip of my drinky drink. But so
Are we supposed to show what we're taking shots of? Is that allowed on YouTube?
yeah, it should be fine as long as it's not blatant.
I am doing the Kraken Black Spiced Rum, 94 proof. We'll put here on your chest.
Yeah, I got some Bombay gin.
I'm drinking thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers, ladies and gentlemen.
W. I just grabbed a sugar-free Smirnoff. So
You so classy, Renell.
huh?
You so classy.
I want to smack Riddell right now. We drinking hard liquor. This nigga, I got a sugar-free Smirnoff.
Yeah, give me my sugar-free Smirnoff.
He got that soccer mom minivan drink.
Yes, sir. We here.
4th of July cookout.
Hey, at least you guys only have to answer once. Anytime any of you guys get it wrong, I have to take a sip. So, I'm a team player.
I feel robbed.
It was fan voting. Is that what you said, Jaquan?
All I got is some hot chili. Oh shit!
All right, we need everybody on camera though.
I got you.
Someone get random back.
No, all I got is hot chili sauce.
Is that sriracha?
Man.
That's not even like hot sauce.
That's fine.
It's still
I'd
hot.
rather do a hot sauce shot than a soy sauce shot. I've done that before. That shit sucks. That thing is disgusting.
Wait, what's considered a shot?
Something quick, nothing crazy.
Is this considered?
Yo, wait, that's fine. A little bit more than that, and then that's fine. Sugar free, of course. I'm trying to lose.
I'm more mad at the sugar free than anything. I'm not even mad that it's a Smirnoff. I'm mad
counting his
that
calories, man. Give him a break.
Yeah, I gotta watch my sugar intake.
W Health.
Of course, I've been grinding the gym, trying to get my abs back.
All right, let me go. Can I go first?
Are you guys gonna allow Ty to go first?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we'll go Ty, Santo, Miles, Lonnie, something like that.
Snake.
I don't know. A random dip, so I don't know what's going on with that. Hey man, it is what it is, man. All right. Well, until random comes back, we're gonna have to put you backstage. So we just got a blank screen. All right. So this is what we're doing. I have a list of the best fights in Naruto. I'm sure you guys all saw the Naruto rankings for this fight. I think Japan voted on the fights and what was on the list. I'm gonna have these guys guess what's on this ranking, and if they get it wrong, they got to take a shot. So simple game. Start off with Ty. What are we talking about?
Naruto versus Sasuke. Naruto versus Sasuke.
Which
like
one?
Either.
Which one?
Oh my god! What? Okay, this list is rigged. If both of them are not on this list, it is absolutely rigged. I'm gonna say the final fight. If it's not on this, it's rigged. It's not the final one. It has to be.
Naruto versus Sasuke final fight. It is ranked number 2.
There we go. Oh, it has to be. Like what?
All right, Santo.
Lee versus Gaara.
Oh, that's easy.
Lee versus Gaara is ranked 3.
I have returned.
Oh, we got hey, random. You're here. Did you hear the competition? All right, everybody. We're guessing Naruto fights on this ranking that Japan made. If you get it wrong, you gotta. Are you
I'm taking a shot of hot sauce.
You don't have to take a shot of alcohol. You can take a shot of hot sauce or soy sauce. While Random gets himself situated, Miles, it's your turn.
Sakura and Chiyo versus Sasori.
That is ranked number 1. Best.
Are you serious?
I'm dead
What?
serious. I'm not trolling.
Oh, I see the outrage. That's a good fight, but it's not. One though, it's crazy. One is
Alright.
madness.
Lonnie.
Killer Bee versus Sasuke.
Take that shot, bro.
What?
Take that shot.
Killer Bee versus Sasuke not on the list. Okay, I remember that.
Not on the list. Nope.
It's me again.
We'll wait for random. Random.
Are we doing Snake?
Do you guys
No,
want
we're not going snake. We're not going snake.
let me get in my bag, bro. Let me get in my bag.
Yeah, you guys better get in your bag, man.
Wait,
I got
I'm
one
not gonna
better.
get it wrong either. I'm the one suffering the most here. So
You're drinking a sugar-free Smirnoff. Shut up.
what is sugar? So what? It has alcohol in it.
Smirnoff.
There's still alcohol in it. How much?
I got. Oh, you know,
That's
hold on,
7.5.
listen, there's one fight on here that I feel like it's going to be on here. It's one of those fights that it's always ranked on Naruto list. I'm like, but why this one? But I get the narrative significance of it. I'm not gonna pull out the Duffy yet though. I gotta say that one.
Yeah, you gotta keep you don't want to hint.
Yeah,
You gotta keep it in your bag. You're
gonna say
competing against these guys.
Can I go?
Next.
Random needs to, so we can because if it's not fair if you don't get a turn. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help you guys out. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm ready to
I
drink
volunteer as tribute.
I'm ready. I'm ready
Oh,
to drink
you guys want to skip random?
Yeah.
All right, Ty, go.
Now this one again, if it's not on the list, it's rigged. Naruto versus Pain, it has to be. It has to be on the list. Naruto versus Pain has to be there.
That is rank number 5.
There we go. Come on, man.
Sasuke versus Itachi.
That is rank number 6.
Okay, so we got one. Did we get 1 through 6 already? No, we missing 4. We didn't do 4 yet.
Oh yeah, you got 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6.
Yeah, so we need 4 still. 4, 7 through
Me
10.
and Ty, and Miles carry you.
It's my turn.
Yeah, just rearrange so it's easier.
Minato and Toby. Obito.
That is number 8.
Real. So now we need 4, 7, and 9 and 10.
4, 7, 9.
I think I got 4.
That was a pull. It's not Lily. I think that was a good pull. I would not have said that one.
I think it's a good fight. It's short and sweet, but it's cool.
No, real.
If this one not on the list, oh my
Lonnie, it's on you. Chat, no help.
Go. This is Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Madara versus Sasuke Naruto.
I thought you got to take a drink, my friend.
Ty is Halliburton right now. No, I mean Lonnie's Halliburton.
All right, let me.
All right, Random is back. Random, you ready to participate?
Yeah.
All right.
Jose Cuervo.
Hey.
Okay. All right. You got only a little bit in there though, so you better not get anything wrong. But
That's for like a shot or two, maybe.
Random.
A solid 2. All right. So these are the fights that were named so far. Random. Sakura versus Sakura and Chio versus Sasori. Naruto versus Sasuke final fight. Rock Lee versus Gaara. Naruto versus Pain. Sasuke versus Itachi. And Minato versus Obito. Those were the fights that were named so far.
I have a question. What if somebody renames an old fight? Is that an extra? Is that a shot?
No, I'll just tell you that was already said.
Okay,
I was gonna say Naruto versus Pain if I didn't hear it on the list.
Yeah, I already said it. So 4, 7, 9, 10. It's on you.
No, I got
This is where it starts.
What about Team 7 versus Zabza and
take a sip, bro. Land the waves not making it.
Oh, hey, Randall, come on, Randall. I knew you was gonna pick that one.
Oh no, facts actually.
I like that fight.
No, it's great. It's a great fight. It's just so you.
I was gonna keep looking, but
Oh, I got one. I feel like it has to be on there.
Don't take mine.
There's Sasuke versus Datara.
It's number
That has
10.
to be. That has to be.
Yeah.
there.
that was
Okay.
gonna be my next guess. Was that
4, 7, and 9 left. Santos on
Let's
you.
go.
Kakashi versus Obito.
That is number
Has to be there.
4. 2 more
I said-
left.
So 7 and 9.
7
Mike
and 9.
go?
Yep.
Was Mike Guy and Madara said?
Nope. That is number 7. One more fight left. Is
Let's
it
go,
possible
Lonnie.
that Lonnie goes 0 for 3? Is it possible? I think it might be.
I feel like there's a fight on here that no one's suspecting, and I think
I feel like Miles. No, Miles. I think you remember the image you saw. I'm gonna be honest. I think you do.
Is it a bad fight?
There. So
Because I feel like
I remember.
you probably
I
know.
remember the image, but I don't remember who the. There's 2 niggas who I think the image is, and that's what's throwing me off.
Okay. Well, Lonnie.
Can I give my panelists a hint? Because I know where it's from though. I know the arc is from.
No.
Wait, you not part of Miles, give me a hint.
No.
I know the arc. I just told him the arc.
No.
There's 6 fights in the arc.
Lana, you don't want to.
That narrows it down to
Fidel, what's the arc?
Check the group chat, y'all.
Oh my.
Lana, you don't want to sip Satan's nectar.
You want me to take a third shot while I'm hosting? You really must want demon time.
Hey man, I'm trying to keep it genuine, man. I kind of respect going past the rules, but you know, where's the honor?
I'm not
Where's
gonna
the
cheat.
pride?
Retrieval.
Oh, Lonnie, what is your guess? I'm about,
Oh, is it Naruto versus Orochimaru?
Take your third goddamn shot.
Bruh.
Woo!
What the 14?
Miles, he is open for a reason. We not throwing him the rock.
Yo.
Not Lonnie shooting.
for
Not Lonnie shooting. They say he with us. That's crazy. That's insane. Lonnie, I wouldn't take that, but
Hey, the soccer fight
Right.
being number 1 was crazy enough. Whatever.
Random.
I remember that because that's why the list was egregious. I'm not gonna lie.
So Miles, once it hit Miles, he's probably gonna guess it. So random, Ty, Santo, you guys got one more guess probably. So random, what's your guess?
Can you give me all of them again?
So you got Sakura and Chiyo versus Sasori, Naruto versus Sasuke, final fight, Rock Lee versus Gaara, Kakashi versus Obito, Naruto versus Pain, Sasuke versus Itachi, My Guy versus Madara, Minato versus Obito, and Sasuke versus Datara.
I just really like it. Can I Shikamaru Hidan? Fuck.
I feel like
Is that
this,
a wild guess?
Yeah, maybe. I feel
Guys,
like
it's in part 1. It's in part 1. That's the hint I'm gonna give.
I feel like this fight. Wait, could it?
It's in part 1.
I'm about to drink 2 more times.
Wait. If
It's a Smirnoff, motherfucker.
I feel like.
So what?
That is going on my
Alcohol in my
soundboard.
system.
That is going on my soundboard.
You getting mad at me?
Wait, I feel like it might be a Sasuke retrieval fight. I feel like it might be a Sasuke retrieval fight. So there's only 2 options: either Lee versus Kimaru or Naruto versus Sasuke. There's only 2 options here.
No.
Miles, turn off your camera. Yo, I need them facial expressions to go.
Ty pulled up 2 pistols and they both was empty. What
No,
the
shut
fuck?
up.
Okay, never mind then.
No, shut up. Yes.
The only way. Okay, so my other 2 pistols is Neji and Choji's fight. I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna look at Mouse. I'm gonna go between Neji and Choji. I'm gonna go Choji's fight. Oh no, it's Neji's. It's probably Neji's.
I don't know. I don't remember his name, but I was going Neji.
You know, since Miles has been helping you, I need the other guy's name.
Kodomaru.
You
Kodomaru.
You added on.
You close as fuck.
Kodomaru.
I need the other guy's name.
Spider guy.
Nope. Need a name.
Shoots arrows out his ass. Bruh. I don't have his name, bro.
Yep, I'll take that shot.
Oh my god.
Yo,
Miles, are you ready?
Kidomaru.
All right, there we go.
And I'm gonna drink just because I had.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not gonna lie, you saved Lonnie from taking a 4 shot, so W man, because Lonnie was 100% taking 4 shots.
Naruto Sasuke Part 1 not being there is crazy.
It is crazy.
I loved Lonnie's Andre Roberson impression.
Miles, you okay?
It was bricking. All right, let me name the list. So this is the list.
I named some good fights. Like Killer B wasn't on there. That's stupid. Killer B was playing work.
Let me name the list again. So this is a list decided by Japan as the top 10 best Naruto fights. All right. Number 10, Sasuke versus Deidara. Number 9, Neji versus Kidomaru. Number 8, Minato versus Obito. Number 7, Might Guy versus Madara. Number 6, Sasuke versus Itachi. Number 5, Naruto versus Pain. Number 4, Kakashi versus Obito. Number 3, Rock Lee versus Gaara. Number 2, Naruto versus Sasuke final fight. Number 1, Sakura and Chiyo versus Sasori.
Number 1. That's crazy. This list is trash, bro. No Lee Kimaru, no Haku versus Sasuke and Naruto, bro.
And man,
Naruto Sasuke Part 1 not being there is a crime.
It is. But that is my game.
For some reason, I was thinking the signing showdown because I always see that on lists for some reason.
That's what I was gonna guess.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I don't know if I would guess that. That's not something that immediately comes to mind.
All right. Random, I think you had a topic that you wanted to bring before we get to the main topic.
Yeah, we might as well talk about the thing that's been running around the manga space. We talked about a little bit in the Instagram chat, the rent a girlfriend stuff. And look, it's the crazy part is Miles, Santo, you guys are right. Bro, simping, all the problem, because basically Rent a Girlfriend has been this series that has been running since damn near about the time My Hero started running. And to give you an example, I don't know another slice of life that's had over 300 chapters, and Rent a Girlfriend is about to hit 400. To give you a reference, My Hero has 430, I believe. Ty, something like that, some close number.
My Hero has like 430.
Yeah. So the reason why there's an uproar besides the usual, where it's bro simped this hard for 8 years. If you're talking about how long the manga's been going, but he didn't like the girl rejected him at the end. My problem with it, I used to be a big fan of Rent a Girlfriend. It was really one of the first real mangas I ever started reading. And then obviously you learn from there. My problem with the story and why I gave up is because the author is just bullshitting. Because it's not, first things first, let's take care of this. The main female is not obligated to show him any kind of affection just because he bought her some stuff, right? Let's get that out the way. That's not my problem is the author himself. He just milked the story, and the story is incredibly successful in Japan. That's why it's got 4 seasons of an anime, and that's why it's still running for 400 chapters as it is. My problem is I don't believe the author is a good enough writer. My thing is just pick a side. If you don't want them to get together, then commit. If you want them to get together, then commit. Just commit one way. This rug pulling, and to the point where the main character has suffered from Ty, there'll be 15 chapters where you see the progression, you see how he's gotten back, and then chapter 16, all of a sudden he's back to being where it was at the start of the story. And it's not just, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, there are genuine times where it was great, where the story is fantastic despite the premise and all that. But if you're trying to do this, and ironically season 4 is getting ready to drop here pretty soon, and maybe he's doing this for like promotional tricks so people can know more about the anime and listen to people complain and then watch the anime itself. Maybe that's what it is.
But it's insulting for the people who have been sticking with your manga for this long, looking to see them because you told them, Santo, in an interview, you said no, Chizuru and Kazuya will get together. You told them that. So of course they're gonna go off the strength of your word and say you're gonna get them there. But to set all this up, to do the romantic date and all this stuff, realistically their first real date, all this thing set up, all the signs, and to pull a rug pull, it's insulting because we know you're not a good enough writer to do that. Like the way I equate it is, if you guys were reading One Piece and you know it's Luffy's journey to get the One Piece, that's his job. He's going to be king of the pirates. But if all of a sudden fucking Law became king of the pirates and he's the one that found the One Piece, like you just changed the ending of what you told him. That's why people are mad. Sure, they're the people that are like, oh, this is what's going on. Like, oh, this is unfair. Women this, women that. That's not the problem. It's what you promise the person as an author. It's how you write. It's the fact that even now, for the first time, the Japanese audience is mad. Like they're incredibly mad about the manga and what you're doing, and that's why it's bad. That's always been my problem. Is if you're gonna pick a side, you know. And the fact that the number one op for the author is not the main girl, it's not anybody in the story, it's the author himself. The way the author on social media talks about his female main character is weird as fuck. Like, don't get me wrong, some of his pictures are beautiful if you don't remove the context, but the one he drew where she was like in the shower and he's like, oh, she gets mad when I do stuff like this, but I know she'll love me anyway, or some crap like that on the tweet. Like, it's weird that I'm like, okay, then, so let's just say something crazy, like you fell in love.
I need you to rephrase.
Hold on, Riddell.
Yeah, what if
It goes into what I was gonna say after random.
Exactly, bro.
I'll
Exactly.
dive into it.
Okay.
But
So-
it's just like the main op for the MC is the author himself at this point. It's not anybody else.
So to piggyback off what Random said, telling the fans that they're gonna end up together and then like the last chapter they don't, that is kind of ass. But there's one reason, and like you could say it's a theory or whatever, but there's one reason why I think that this happened. We all know that the Chainsaw Man author on Twitter, he pretends to be his imaginary little sister.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the author read a girlfriend.
Hold on, I didn't know that.
Oh, you haven't heard this?
What?
Wait, he does what?
The Chainsaw Man
I
author
feel like
on
these are
Twitter.
normal things. Y'all just passing by. You're like, what?
No, we talked about it. We talked about it on the pod.
Now you're muted.
I don't remember you saying that he pretends to
It
be.
was like earlier. It's
Yeah,
like
well,
another time when the pod started.
this happened years ago. They called him years ago, but he was pretending to be a little girl that was his little sister, but he doesn't have a little sister. I mean, he's a little crazy.
Oh, he a freak.
Yeah, he pretends to be his little sister on Twitter, talking about himself on Twitter. The author of Run a Girlfriend pretends that this main female is his girlfriend on Twitter. So in his head, he's dating this this girl. So yes, I don't see him. I don't see the main character ending up with this girl, because in this nigga's head, he's dating her. He doesn't want this guy to have a happy ending with his girlfriend in his head. So yeah, it's gonna have a shitty ending because that nigga is crazy. That nigga is crazy. So
You could say it's marketing. You really could, but that's weak. Once you do the one in the shower, that's insane.
he's been doing this for years, Riddell. For
Hey,
years.
I'm gonna say this. No offense, Brandon, because you like the series. Well, I mean, a series
tell me
about
the author
raping
doesn't
a
have a plush
girlfriend.
with
I
the main
mean,
chick, that
like,
main chick in his.
I do think, just like, I do agree with Rand from a writing perspective. Even if he doesn't, I don't really see promises as like the author say this is going to happen, but more so what you set up. The only way, and I haven't seen the series, the only way that if somebody was a fan of it, would read the story and him not ending with his girlfriend and be satisfied with it, is if his character arc was about him realizing that he doesn't need that, like, dating a romantic relationship doesn't make you valuable. You are valuable yourself, so that's why I don't need you per se. That's a good character arc. But if that's not the case and he just didn't get her, then that's bad. I think that's bad writing. Like that.
It's the problem that even surrounding the main character, everybody's kind of fucked up to him. His family, like what? Now, if you go on my channel, I made a video. Santo, you might have seen it, the one where I talked about the Paradise arc. That's where the secret of their relationship gets known to everybody who needs to know, right? The story has to change there. It really doesn't. You know what happens right after that? The female main character ghosts him for 3 months. They live next door to each other. Now, if you're gonna make that, because I've been in the opinion that they need some time away from each other. They need an arc or two where they just go by themselves, because their relationship it's not outwardly toxic, like, oh shit, they're fighting or whatever you think the normal toxic is, but it is toxic.
Also, it's not over.
But it's the premise. When Miles, when I tell you, because I went back and read, because I don't read the story anymore. I read the Reddits, right? What people say. So when I went back and read from, like, if you're confused, go back to this chapter and read through. And I read all the way through, bro. When I'm telling you, everything was set up, like the way it was making it, like this is kind of it, and then maybe you'll get a few chapters them actually together. Like the way it was set up was like, this is it. When we're talking fans and the Reddit are like, it's gonna happen. Oh my god, they're finally gonna have. It's gonna happen. And mind you, this manga has been going on for the better part of 8 years.
Yeah.
And then you pulled that rug switch.
Officially over?
No. You first thing, if he's a good enough writer, there has to be some certain kind of, for lack of a better word, consequences for Chizuru making his decision. For the decision she made. She's like, yeah, basically what she said, people are dragging it. She's like, with the way my life is right now, I cannot be the girlfriend that you want. I cannot be the person that you want to be with. And that happens. It happens all the time. Her work be damned. But it's the setup, it's the fact that she initiated. It's like the way Reiji spent time saying like this was it, and then to pull that rug pull, that's why people are mad. Because now they're like, okay, so now you're gonna waste another 100 chapters with Kazuya getting over the next punch that he's taken to the gut. Chizuru, maybe nothing. She doesn't suffer any kind of consequences. Like the fact that she ghosted him for 3 months, and then all of a sudden they kind of had like one conversation, and then that was it, and it wasn't even a good enough conversation. Like, where the fuck did you go for 3 months? Like when I tell you, bro was depressed, and another one of the girls that technically wants him helps him out. It's just like you set things up as a writer, and you're not fulfilling what you've promised with your writing. Maybe Ty is right. Maybe I'm not going to believe the author, but it's how you write the story, and it's not good enough. That's why. It's not about the simping. It's not about whatever. And anybody tells you that, they're dumb and they don't understand the story. It's just about the writer's ability to write a good story. And he's been milking it for a long time, and Japan's finally realized it.
So for me, I would say an author is entitled to change his mind. So if he has said that they're going to end up together and then they don't, I don't think that's equivalent to bad writing. Stuff could change. You could get an inspiration someplace else, whatnot. It's happened. We've seen directors, we've seen authors, just humans in general. We can change our minds and it'd be okay. Also, the story's not done. Sure, hinting that they're going to be together at a certain point doesn't necessarily mean that it was going to be this point. What if just what if this is the catalyst for him discovering that, hey, you know what, I need to work on myself and not, be a complete simp. And then it goes that way.
Santo, real quick. The problem is we've reached that point multiple times.
Yeah, and so with that, I'm not talking about simping culture now. If it's a story about dating and stuff, we've all seen people, or even ourselves, I can't speak for everybody, or maybe even ourselves, been in situations where, hey, I'm gonna change or whatnot, and then you end up in the same habit, the same thing, the same scenario over and over and over, and it takes you that long to get out of it. Like, we've seen this happen. So if he's highlighting something like that, I wouldn't say it's bad writing. Maybe it's poor pacing, but I don't want to use this scenario as he is a bad writer.
This is the tough part, because like you just don't know. I don't know how much you guys have read, so I'm not trying to be an asshole about it. It's like, Santo, when I tell you he's legitimately not good enough, there should be long-term progress in some sort of way. Like, I understand that, okay, maybe he's not making the progress that you want, but like, his pacing's atrocious. The way he writes his characters is bad. The only time he really advances the story, Santo, is when Mommy comes in. That's only a girl that's the kind of girl that Lonnie likes. She's just a mover. She's arguably the most important person in the story, but she only pulls up when it's time to move the story forward. And then you don't see her for the longest you haven't seen Mommy is like a year. So you're just meandering for a long time. Like it's really bad. It's really bad what he's done. And Japan was taking it, and like I said, I think that's maybe just how the Japanese culture takes how they date and all that stuff. Maybe they're that patient, but like people have been raising flags like this for a long time. And now that when I tell you the Reddit's on fire with people in Japan, like I never realized. Like I actually went back and reread the story and saw parts. And I'm like, this part is dragging. This is doing this. Like to even go out the way to embarrass your MC the way that the first time he went viral when he basically like thought and NTR'd himself in the pool. Like, and y'all saw the thing, like y'all saw it. Y'all didn't know what was happening, but y'all saw it. And I was like, this is weird. And that's when I gave up on the story. I was like, you're sure there's a way to really like make your character suffer through some things, but like what he was doing was like, this is weird as hell.
Because he's jealous that the dude is messing with his imaginary girlfriend.
By the way, the man's married with a kid. So like, but it's just like so I'm not using this accusation very.
That makes it worse, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not using this accusation about his writing ability lightly. He's not good enough to pull off he's very ambitious. He's not good enough to pull off the story that he wants to pull off.
But that's the thing. Like, what if he pulls it off?
Santo, at this point, I was there for 4 years, bro. I'll believe it when I see it.
Sure, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the whole thing of like, yes, there's outrage. You know, fans were expecting something at this point, and it didn't happen. Sure, bash him on that, but don't say that. Or at least me, I wouldn't just call him, hey, he's not good enough to do this, because when he does, or let's say he does do it, he does pull it off. What are you gonna say then?
It's still a problem for you because he could have done if he had this ability, then the main accusation that becomes that you were just padding your story. That's the main accusation. Then if you could have done this, let me let you guys know he started another manga that has an anime adaptation coming out as well here shortly. So if you could have done this, then why did you do this arc? Why did you do that arc? Why did the Paradise arc last a whole year? And most of it you could have cut off. You could have cut just random chapters out that didn't fucking matter.
But we can say that about a lot of animes and mangas out.
I read the story then. That's the only thing I can tell you.
Sure.
Read the story, and you're at the end of it, you're gonna come to me and be like, you were right. That's the only way I can do it, because short of me bringing up panels and that's a whole different video. Like, read the story, come back, and you'll agree with me that he's not good enough to pull off what he wants to do. And I get it. Sure, you're all that, but once again, and I'm not saying that they're the same, like in terms of comparing Rent a Girlfriend to One Piece, but how good would that ending of One Piece have to be if Luffy does not find the One Piece and he's not king of the
I actually agree with you. I think part of because there's a dopamine effect when it comes to writing, like things that trigger people's interest with mystery, with conflicts, like you get people interested, and so that the hope is that you stay along because you want to see a conflict be resolved. Like you want to see Naruto be accepted by the village. You want to see Luffy, blah, blah, blah. You want to see Ed now get the bites. That you're watching in the hopes that this conflict you're introduced to at the beginning of the story is resolved. Now, someone who hasn't read the story, my assumption would be is that he doesn't value himself. That's the conflict.
Yeah, he
believes I have to buy love. And my hope would be as a reader is that he learns to value himself. That's why I've been reading for. Now, so y'all say the story's not over. Maybe he can still do that. And if he does, then I think it's fine. But if he doesn't, he just don't get the girl, then what would be the theme of the story? What would be the point?
That and the problem is,
so I'm gonna assume that he's gonna make the character value himself.
But then
I'm assuming.
Why revert him back to his first, like, to give you like why like Frieza's fighting? I'm trying to use that, like Frieza's fighting Goku, but randomly during the fight he just goes back to his first form, randomly. And it's like he just completely reverts the character back through all the experiences that he has. Like, I know this, we learned through the story, Kazi has a really good gift for being a behind the scenes person in any kind of content creation. He's really good for somebody who's never picked it up before. So then, okay, let's explore this side. Never talk about it again. So you just make him be like, okay, maybe he has this avenue to explore something that is without the female main character.
How many chapters are we in now?
380. The newest chapter came out I believe either tonight or tomorrow morning.
That is a lot.
It's remember, this is slice and understand, Santo. It's also a romance manga, you know.
Mm-hmm.
People want to see them together, so I get that part, but it's just like I don't see how you string people along for 8 years, and if you're gonna all of a sudden, whether or not so if she is the main girl done, okay, bet you have now one of the girls literally does not appear in the story anymore. Sumi, she got her own spin-off manga. Her spin-off manga is very wholesome, very cute. That's great. You don't see her. I think the last time you saw her was 2 years ago. Okay, so Sumi's out. Unless all of a sudden now Sumi comes back in and you're trying to make her this thing. Basically, Santo, did you watch the quintessential quintuplets?
I have not.
It basically,
I know it.
Yeah, the girl who wins in the end. How random was that, Lonnie? Exactly.
Man, she was like third on the list out of the quintuplets.
Exactly. But that's so you either have to build up a new girl, which means now you have to spend, I'm going to say at least a year, because that's how he writes. Now bringing up a new girl to the front. You have to either fix the conflicts he has with the other girls that are there. One of them, the one that wants him all the time, she was underage. So that shit was weird. Yes. That shit was weird. She was underage at the start of the story. Then she's like, oh, I'm now whatever. I'm now 18. Now we can date. He's like, no, but it's just weird. You keep bringing her around into the story because she does some shit where I'm like, you don't see that shit you only see that kind of like, she does some shit, man.
This definitely not my type of story, man.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I'm like, he's not. Okay. And let me give you a quick example. The girl, one point, because she wants the main character so bad, she pulls out a condom wrapper and says, I fuck the main character to the main girl. That really never ever gets resolved. If you're gonna make a thing like that, fucking address it. But no, Santo, that's what I'm trying to tell you. He's not good enough. He just throws it at the wall.
As someone that is not a fan of the series or a reader of the series, my hope is that he concludes the main character's arc with him valuing himself and not needing to buy love.
It's
there we go.
It's so weird, and no people need to call this shit out. I've been calling this shit out for years.
Author needs to find out.
Like that's so weird. Like try to and I sit there and like people try to understand, or they just make the joke. Like, no, this is a bigger problem than just the story. And I'm not trying to do that. Trying to take, but like, why he's just like Santo. That's the best way I can say it. He's just not good enough. Man's ambitious, throwing some shit you only see in sentence into his PG-13 ass story, but you never address him.
I just don't want to go off the deep end and say he's not good enough when the story hasn't finished. And also, to be honest with you, I'm gonna say like this: story is called Rent a Girlfriend. I'm not gonna give it that much deep of a thought, to be honest. But hey, you guys in that fan base, have at it.
Absolutely. Shout out OnlyFans the anime, man.
Dang, Jesus Christ.
We don't need to. It's not that, but like
sounds like it.
It's really not. It's really not at all. It's like I said, it's just the author's ability to make his story work. He's not good enough.
How do you get a girlfriend in that anime?
You can get one regularly, or you can rent one. He's not fucking her. Like, I don't understand what you're trying to do.
Some only
in Asian cultures, there's
what's that shit called? Girlfriend experience?
Yeah,
is that a thing?
Yeah, that's a real thing.
In Asian cultures, there's places that you can actually go just for companionship, just to talk, have somebody to, pretty much you're renting a person to just hang out with you.
Hey man, if you want to spend some money to hang out for a person to hang out with you, betterhelp.org, man. Get some therapy, get in the lab. You'll come out better on the other side. You won't be paying for no girl.
Yo, if we had a BetterHelp sponsorship, we would be cooking. We need to get these people right, because what the fuck they be watching? All right. So hey man, BetterHelp.
But all right, everyone ready for the main topic?
Let's do it.
All right. Okay, since Random is finally caught up, I thought it's time to do the 5th Great Ninja War. So basically what I got going on is the main rules is there's the only people that you can't draft: Hashirama, Naruto, Sasuke, and Madara. Anybody else is up for grabs. But you get 1 Kage level person. So anyone that's a Kage or of that upper tier, you get 2 Jonins, and then you get a Chunin or Genin level person. Does that make sense?
So just know Naruto, Sasuke, Hashirama, Madara.
Yes. Outside of that, it's free pickings.
Wait, why am I alive? Ew, Lonnie, don't push me off.
I just typed the names. We can do a randomized. We can go snake. It doesn't matter.
It's okay. It's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay.
Weren't you first last week? Yes.
So
I love
Or we
you.
can do like this, like someone in the chat just lists the order, and then that's what it'll be.
Don't do that.
So we trying to make the strongest squad, or what's up?
Yes, the strongest squad.
All right, let's start from me. Then we do down to Santo.
Nah.
Okay, let's let the chat decide.
I'll say again, chat decide the order.
How about no?
Wait, yes, chat.
I mean, since we're already here, we don't want to waste time. I mean, the list is already made.
You know what's not
add a rule where you only have 1 girl. That
What? What are you talking about?
All right, fine. We go ahead, Santo. Start it off. Since you hate me.
So we're good. We're going.
Yeah, it's just going.
Kage level. Do we have to go in order?
No, it's whatever you want.
Oh, okay. Kage. You know what? Give me King Racist himself. Give me Tobirama.
Motherfucker. Ugh.
That's okay.
Random, you're up.
So you said Naruto, Sasuke, Hashirama, and who else? And Madara are out?
Madara.
Yeah.
Okay.
So nasty for my tuning.
And just to make it interesting, just to add a little extra spice, I am gonna add a Genin tier to here. So you guys have to be creative.
Who had motion that was getting tier?
Hey.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go Shikamaru for my Kage.
For your what?
For my Kage, Shikamaru.
Are you sure?
Yeah, don't just go.
Okay.
Are you sure? Okay. All right. What's stopping me from picking Kaguya as a Genin?
She's not a ninja.
She's not a Genin.
Yeah.
Not a ninja. She's an alien.
Right.
I'm the host of this shit. We ain't doing no bullshit.
Well, hey, Lonnie, put your foot down, man. Don't let him do his Riddell shit.
I'm always trying to get one up over.
I'm just going based off the rules you gave.
First, the sugar-free Smirnoff while we take.
Hey, Lonnie, I'm gonna tell you something.
You want to choose an alien?
Let me remind you of your power.
What is your heart on with sugar-free Smirnoff?
We drink hard liquor, and you drinking off of sugar.
What does that have to do with me? You chose hard liquor. That's your problem.
Lonnie, let me remind you of your power, Lonnie. If you ever want to implement a rule mid-game, you have the power.
Well, I know I can.
Interesting. Very interesting how this stuff works.
It's a cage level character. Drink more water. Or
Okay,
cage.
so now
Cage.
we can't pick aliens. Do we change the rule?
Oh my!
There's no aliens in this.
The alien not a Genin, Riddell.
Alien's not a ninja.
Okay.
Did
There's,
Kaguya?
there's plenty of people that don't fit within these.
Did Kaguya do the clone jutsu?
If you want me to rephrase, then I'm gonna go like this. There's no Sage of the Six Paths. There's no Kaguya. There's no one with Odosuke blood in them. There's no Naruto. There's no Madara, and there's no Hashirama.
Well, there we go. I'm glad we cleared that.
Oh my god!
But this line, yo. Oh, hurry up, Riddell! Hurry up!
Please,
Filibuster. Hurry up!
Can you choose Kishimoto next?
Yeah. Drink Shikamaru. Like he actually is the Hokage right now.
Am I able to pick full powered Obito?
He has the Osuki.
Oh, not picking Obito too. Okay. All right.
Real.
All right.
You really go for a 10 tails?
Just testing the waters. Just testing the waters.
How about you get your foot out? How about you get your foot out of the water?
No. All right. Let me think. What about Nagito? Because I don't know what his class is.
He be Kage.
Wait, this could be any ninja in the series?
That fits the level though.
Right. I got
The
you.
level, not the role. The fits the level.
Nagato would be a Kage though.
Gotcha.
Y'all told me, oh, Kage is not a Genin. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. Okay. Nagito.
All right, go ahead. It's locked in now.
Yeah.
Got Nagato.
Yeah.
We doing Snake, right? Just to be sure.
Yeah, Snake.
Oh, okay. You can go ahead and throw Minato right there for me.
Okay, if I can tell.
Minato.
Nice, simple, and sweet. Stage mode. We got it all. We good. My Jenny pick boy. Oh my god.
All right, on to you, Ty.
Alrighty. So I Kage level ninja, Joni level ninja tuning,
Rule Master Lani.
and this is their most powerful state, right?
If they actually have this role, can I pick them even though they're stronger than the role?
So what he wants to do? He wants to pick Chakra Jesus.
I mean, he already did because he has Shikamaru at Kage. So
And that Shikamaru's actually
Crazy.
are they in their strongest form?
Oh, it's interesting how answers now change. When I asked, is Nagito a Joni? No, he's a Kage.
Right. I didn't answer. Hey, if you roll back the tape,
answered. Lonnie
Riddell,
didn't answer.
no, Riddell, if you roll back the tape, I didn't answer.
Woo! Let's go.
I didn't answer, Riddell.
There you go, Lonnie.
So when I
That
asked
Uno
you, you're
reverse.
not gonna answer
That
me?
Uno reverse.
Let's go, Lonnie.
No. You're telling me
Because
that a person who's participating in the game asks you a question and you're not going to answer.
yeah, but you went off of Miles' answer. You didn't ask me again because Miles has answered
Why
right
do I
away.
have to ask you again? You got to. I asked you.
Okay, so I want to pick my two Joni. I will go Kakashi and Guy Sensei. Kakashi and Guy Sensei, please. I got 8 gates and I got DMS Kakashi. Real?
Well, Kakashi's a Kage at the end of Naruto.
Wait.
Nah, interesting.
So I can get my Boruto picking. Broken teeth.
We're using Boruto characters?
No,
I didn't even know we were doing that.
So we're not using Boruto characters. It's the end of Naruto.
You didn't say that. I still got an OP Genin. It don't matter.
Mm-hmm. I'd love to see it, man.
Ty, your baby.
I have a question for the in-canon Naruto series, right?
Yes.
Let's say, once Kakashi was retired, he was a Jonin 90% of the series, 99.5% of the series.
Okay.
We never saw Mikage in the manga. We never saw Mikage. We never saw that. So I want Guy and Kakashi as my Jonin. Damn it!
He said he swore. I have to give it to Ty because he swore.
I want DMS
Kakashi.
Kakashi.
Or you gave it to him.
I want DMS Kakashi.
This is the
Why
line.
my fun small? What's good? Give me DMS Kakashi and 8 Gates Guy, please.
Interesting. Love how this works, man.
That's my Jonin, man.
Love how this works.
Hey.
So I can't get no Boruto niggas?
No.
Random hasn't read Naruto. He's only read
That's my fault.
Naruto, so it's an unfair advantage.
That's my fault.
It's not your fault.
Hey, maybe if you cuss, you'll allow it.
Let me get Obito at Johnny.
When I
Wait.
You wanted 10 tails, Joe. I want Obito.
Technically, he was the Shadow Kage.
You did.
Of the Rain Village.
Love to see it.
Shadow Kage, what?
Love
The
to see
Rain Village. Remember, he was controlling the third tails as the Kage. He was making all.
My nigga, you talking about political plots and some other shit.
He was
That
technically.
nigga was not no Kage. The acting Hokage of the village was Nagato and them boys.
I'm talking about before Nagato. I'm talking about the three tails, but it's fine.
I'm not hearing.
All right, Riddell, you up?
This is a great start, man.
W.
A great start. Maybe I should just keep on arguing until I get what I want.
No.
See how that goes for you.
I mean, if you're just gonna be a biased host, I mean, I could just.
I'm not
leave.
being biased.
No, I could just leave.
Biased.
You know, just.
I'm being biased.
Yo, Lonnie, take Obito off my team.
No,
take
too
him
late.
Take him off my. Just take him off my team. I don't want Riddell to cry. Give me Kisame.
Oh, you crying? All right. We don't want the tears. Who you got? Mom?
Nobody's crying. I said,
give me Kisame. Give me Kisame. Give me
I said,
Kisame. Give me Kisame. I'm gonna take Kisame though.
Now we acting like we on some high ground. Interesting.
I don't know what this nigga's talking about.
Hey, crazy.
No clue what this nigga's
crazy how things change, man. Crazy how things change.
Riddell, take another Smirnoff. Chill out.
What's wrong with Smirnoff? Is that supposed to be a diss?
Bro, pick your nigga.
Pick your team.
No, I mean, if it's supposed to be a diss, let me know. Is it supposed to be?
Pick your team.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That's what you thought. Take it how you want to take it.
Okay, all right.
No Diddy.
What you tell me saying? Take it light.
Sure.
Sugar free.
Sugar free.
Is sugar free a diss nowadays? I didn't realize sugar free is a diss.
I don't think so.
I didn't realize sugar free is now some crazy diss that.
Now you filibustering.
Hell yeah, because Lonnie be talking.
You're taking too long.
I mean, Riddell, pick your
I'm about to give you Anko as a Jonin. I'm about to do that.
I don't care. Do what you want.
Riddell pick, man.
If you can't choose a player.
Can we just move along?
Is Itachi a Jonin?
Yes, Itachi is a Jonin.
Interesting. Okay.
No, he's a rogue ninja.
Why is that interesting?
Oh, I thought.
How is that interesting?
Is that your pick?
I was just making sure. I'll
He's
pick.
a rogue ninja.
I'll pick Itachi.
Okay.
He had his rank revoked.
Oh, so can he be a Genin?
No, he's not. All of his ranks are revoked. He cut the headband. He's not a Genin. He's not.
He should not be on the list then, huh?
Right. Take him off.
Yo, stop the gimmick. Let him drive. Come on, y'all. Please, come on.
Real. All right, Randall.
Sakumo. Joni.
I don't even know what that nigga did.
You said who?
Sakumo. If not, I got another pick.
I don't even know who that is.
That's Kakashi dad.
Oh.
You're not gonna say interesting?
Not really, because I didn't know who it was. It's like, you got it?
By the way, I finished watching all the Naruto movies.
Jesus.
Wow, W.
Most of them are mid to okay.
What do you think about the Hinata Naruto love story movie?
It's a damn shame they didn't have that in the actual fucking anime. It was good. It was very good.
W. Very interesting.
Oh, it's me. Question: is Jiraiya in this category?
Jiraiya
We don't got a fighting
Jiraiya
category.
never got a
Jonin.
Kage title.
So I'm going Jiraiya, and after that, since we're on the same page, Orochimaru.
Mm.
I ain't gonna lie. God Kakashi on clip though. We're gonna say Orochimaru to his rightful place in hell.
What the fuck?
Nagato. Folks in the chat, Nagato clears Itachi.
Nagato was never a Kage, man. But, you know.
And for the chat complaining, like Kage's like just your heavy hitter. So if that's who they want for their heavy hitter, then that's where we gotta get creative, chat.
Right.
All right,
Sorry,
it's back to you, random.
I'm doing a little research. Just making sure. All right, I'm gonna screw it, not because
Don't fumble, random.
Please fumble.
Who got TV in the background?
it ain't me.
Not me.
Probably Lonnie's himself.
I think it was Ty because he muted himself and it stopped.
No, I did, but because I've my brother's in my living room, so that's probably why. But I don't think he's watching TV. I think he's just talking.
Oh, he's wilding out. He's having a fun time.
I guess.
Respect it.
All right. Okay, Google. Can you flip a coin for me?
Oh Lord,
Bro. I think this is
He's
crazy.
It's tails.
All right, I'm taking Sakura.
oh,
You flipping the.
Nah, I'm just playing with you. I'm taking Fugaku.
Oh, I'm about to.
we still want random in the first round. Oof.
Okay.
He's picking some niggas that, in theory, were tough.
Valid.
Theory.
Yeah, we didn't see them, so that's what I'm saying. In theory,
We heard they was tough.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. In theory, they was tough as fuck.
because
Okay.
Nagato is not a Kage, can I just move him to Joni?
Just moving the Johnny game.
Yeah, sure.
All right, appreciate it.
Interesting, man.
I know. I'm glad there was no pushback. I'll pick Mu for my Kage.
A bum. Rakage right there, Riddell.
Mu speculated super strong, man. Particle style, tough.
Okay, there's no more switches after this though.
His greatest battle, nigga, killed himself. Salute.
Put him in a
You get
coffin.
Shistui?
The dog.
I will take the Raikage.
Black excellence at its finest.
And I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't feel like Sakura's a bad pick because she is the most powerful tuning. I'll go Sakura. She's
Joni by the end of the series.
I thought she was a Joni.
I thought she was the most powerful female Kunoichi, not Chini.
Yeah.
Say it again?
I thought she was a tuning still during the Ninja War and everything.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Her rank's still a tuning.
Yeah, and she's the most powerful tuning.
I
Yeah.
have no idea. I don't
I
remember.
think Neji was
Neji was
He
only
was the
Jonin.
only Jonin.
he,
out of
he
that
was one of the few that were only Jonin.
I think it was
everybody else
him and
Chunin.
Shikamaru, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Sakura's the most powerful Chunin, man. I'll take her.
Let me look at the tuning in these other villages, man. I'm not. Look, I'm not moved by no Sakura.
You know you want to pick Kiba.
I'm not picking that fucking bum on my squad. I don't even know nobody that hold that weak ass rank. Damn. Oh, I'll take Tamari.
Bro, I had that on my phone just now.
Tamari. All right, Riddell.
Shit, I don't even know who's a Chunin.
That's where you gotta get in your Naruto bag.
Hey man, give me Rock Lee for my Chunin.
Potential boy. I fuck with it. What could have been. All right. Random, you up?
Yeah, give me a second. Naruto took my Naruto. Riddell took my Chunin. Is Shino a Chunin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that nigga suck, bro.
I know. I really don't know any Chunin. I'm literally looking it up right now as you speak.
He's a character that's alive. That was an in theory type of character.
He's the definition of in theory.
Hey man.
All right, Santo.
Go ahead. I'm still looking.
Give me Kankuro.
I don't know what it is about Kankuro, but he
Wait,
kind of ass.
He,
You know what I'm saying?
We hit him.
Sasori left that nigga for dead in the desert.
Listen, we picking the bottom of the barrel right now.
True.
I'll tell you, man, Sakura ain't bad. Oh, I forgot about Rock Lee, but Sakura over Rock Lee, I guess.
All right. And who's your Genin / unranked character, Santo?
Oh, Genin / unranked? Ooh, I like that unranked.
Well, you changed that.
Unranked helps you get out the box a little bit.
Wait. So this could be any rank or like literally they have
Unranked.
no rank?
Like they never got an official rank.
They never got an official rank. Who that is?
There's a few.
Never got an official rank.
Oh, now we're doing unranked. Interesting.
Jesus.
Drink more water. Ty already picked my guy.
Oh, I got the easy pocket picks. This is easy. Oh my god.
Hold on.
Oh, okay, so question.
How do I tell you, gang?
No, whoa. I didn't want Shino.
I said, how do I tell you, gang?
I thought you said Chino.
No, whoa.
Well, Conqueror's off the table.
How do I tell you, gang?
No, at this point,
Just keep him, man. I ain't gonna lie.
nah. I'll go for the sentimental pick. Let me get Hinata as my Chunin.
So you got all of these in theory, niggas. You might as well get the last.
Did you
I
say
would have got Neji. I ain't gonna lie, but
Neji's a Jonin.
Neji's a Jonin.
I just forgot.
/ a tree ornament?
Look, y'all was gonna roast me if I got Neji, so I was like, let me get a nigga that can't dispute.
How do I tell you,
Question. Quick question. Is the Sound Ninjas unranked?
They technically
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, they technically don't have a rank.
So, question. One more question. We're putting a lot of caveats on this. So everybody healthy, best best form?
Yeah, I'm hoping. Yeah.
That's all I'm assuming.
Can I go Kimimaru?
Yes, you can.
How do I tell you, gang? I said, how do I tell you, gang?
Mm-hmm.
Kimimaru, that dog. Random, it's back to you.
Can I use Haku?
Yes, you can, because Haku is officially does not have.
I was gonna go Haku, bro.
I was praising God when
I was thinking myself, not this land of ways ass nigga gonna pick Haku, bro. I was feeling it, man. Man.
Tell you, gang.
Oh, Mike died. Oh, his father.
No.
Who the fuck is that? I don't know who that is.
You just said his
He
father.
was my godfather. He's what I taught him how to use the gates. He killed, I believe, 4 of the 7 ninja swordsmen before he was killed. I think the number was actually 2. I think they actually curb stomped that. He killed 2 of them though.
No,
it was either 2 or 4.
I thought 4 was correct. And then
Was it?
I think you're right with 4.
Yeah, it was 2 or 4.
I mean, if he took more than half, he a real nigga. If he took more than half.
I mean, you had to use the 8 gates. No. 8 gates for them niggas. I'm not real cool.
I mean, okay. I'm just saying, bro was getting jumped. We getting mad at Jiraiya because he couldn't survive the jumping that Pain gave him.
Well, yeah, it's Pain though. 7 ninja swordsmen are garbage.
True.
Right.
Is Data unranked?
Datara was a Jonin before he, like Itachi, he was a Jonin.
Before though, so technically he's unranked.
Haku never got a rank in the first place. That's the difference. Like Haku never
But if you lose your rank, are you not unranked?
No. I mean, you're Jonin level. Like he was still like a Jonin level threat. Like he's
Haku was a Jonin level threat.
I mean, he's a former Jonin. Like,
but Haku, listen to what you just said. Because in order, I need Riddell to pass so mine can pass. So I'm advocating for Riddell.
Wait,
Haku never got a rank in the first place. Datara,
but he was Jonin level.
Jonin.
But he was Jonin level though. Kakashi said that he thought he couldn't be Haku.
Yes, but he never got a rank in the first place. So that's skill.
So what I'm saying is, but if a person had a rank and they became a position that took away their rank, I can't pick them as unranked.
No, because like they were ranked before.
So if that's the case, then Itachi would be unranked.
Yeah, then Itachi would be unranked. He had a rank previously.
What you picking him at Jonin though? He can fit
No. I'm saying
no?
if he was still available, would you be okay with Itachi being unranked?
I would be cool with any of the Akatsuki getting picked. I'm not picking one of the Akatsuki. I'm just saying I'll be cool with any of them.
Yeah, no,
they're unranked.
Yeah, the semantics are nasty, but that's how it is on the show.
They're rogue ninjas. They had previous ranks. Yes, the ranks got stripped away, but they still at least reached that level of rank.
So if I'm still operating within a village and my title makes it so that I do not follow the traditional chain of command of the village,
then you
does
get
that classify? Oh, okay, man, cool. So Riddell, fuck you then. Get it off the mud, nigga. As long as I get my pick.
Now I'm not gonna change my pick, but technically, if I knew about unranked, would Nagato qualify?
He was never officially ranked.
Yeah, he was never officially ranked.
Here, he said no changes though.
Yeah, I know. Interesting. You know what I'm saying?
I already let him change and then add Mew.
I mean, you changing the rules.
Right.
All right. What's the brother? What are their names? I'm trying to remember.
Kenkaku and Genkaku?
Yeah, were they ranked?
I don't think so. I just know they had their own battalion. They might have been Jonin though. Let me see. I got the.
All right, just
if you could lead your own battalion, that was Jonin's.
Okay, so they're ranked.
Yeah, but them niggas are kind of cracked out.
Yeah, it's weird.
Nope, they're not ranked.
All right, I forget the strongest of the ones, but one of them. Can I just say one of Kingaku, Ginkaku? Do I need a specific name for you?
To me, they're like the same. They're like kind of the same.
They're relative. I don't think
it matters. I'm just gonna say Sound Twins. There you go.
Sounds good to me.
All right, Miles.
Donzo.
Hey.
Who?
Donzo.
The Kage?
He's not. He was a candidate. He was never a Kage.
Yes, he was.
No, he was not. He was a representative. He was a stand-in in the Kage Summit. He was not a Kage. He was never sworn in. That's why he doesn't have a statue on the face of all of the walls with all of those Kage. He never got to be one.
So he was an interim.
He was an interim Kage because he was not sworn in. They did
Wasn't he a
Kage Summit.
Wasn't he a joining under Tobirama?
I already looked it up. Nope, he was not. When he became the leader of Root, he forfeited all ranks to operate outside of the ninja system.
But he had a rank before.
I just asked Lonnie. He forfeited his rank to operate outside of the ninja system.
I am not letting that slide, bro.
I already asked.
For real?
I already asked. It was already approved.
Lonnie, I have a question for you.
I'm not moving past that. Danzo's Kage, bro.
You do
he was never a Kage. He was literally never a Kage.
Do Jinjuriki count? Can I pick a Jinjuriki?
I believe those count too.
Can I pick Kurama? Why not?
You want to pick a tail beast?
Yeah, why not?
No.
Wait, why? Wait, no, tell me why.
Because they're not ninjas.
Well, they have to be a ninja?
Yes, that's why I said no to Kaguya. Because Kaguya.
Wait, don't you have to be? Wait, how can you be? So you can be a ninja but not ranked as a ninja?
Yeah,
you can go to the 5 Kage Summit as the leader of the
for Santo and Riddell. Manzo Shimura was never officially the Hokage of Konoha, but he was appointed as the 6th Hokage candidate following Pain's attack and Tsunade's incapacitation. He acted as a de facto leader for a brief period and attended the 5 Kage Summit as a Konoha's representative, but he was killed before being officially inaugurated as Hokage. Therefore, while Danzo was recognized as a candidate and held significant authority, he was never formally a Kage. His status is best described as a 6th Hokage candidate rather than the actual Kage.
My only response to that was, 1, I think stand-in Kage should count, and then 2,
not Kage. He got a face on the wall.
He's the interim Kage representing
So then I'm
village at the
I'm not gonna lie. We gotta break up. So then I'm not gonna lie. Random gotta break his team up. Shikamaru's not no Kage then. He's a stand-in because Naruto sealed. Take that nigga Shikamaru off. Pick a different nigga then.
But no, I think he's on Kage though.
No, I think he's a Kage.
Shikamaru's not. He's a stand-in.
But that helps
me. He wasn't sworn in.
That helps me in Santo's point, right? So I don't know. Yeah, that helps.
That helps our point because he has him at Kage. He doesn't have him at.
So if you're the interim president of the United States, are you the president?
Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all are bots. I'm not switching my pick.
Wait, how is Shikamaru?
Hold on, Miles.
Because he's only the Hokage until Naruto comes back. He's not going to be recognized on the wall. He's not getting recognized as a Kage. He wasn't even sworn in. There's a time of crisis, so somebody stepped up. What are we arguing right now?
Random's pick shouldn't count then?
It would have to not count.
Oh damn, Random! Your team's cooked. Your team.
Wait, I have a question.
If a coach gets fired in the middle of a season and an interim coach is presented, is he not the head coach of that team?
When they pick the actual coach, what happens to that nigga?
My question is he not the head coach of that
team? And I'm gonna ask my question again, Santo.
So you're not answering my question.
Would he put on his resume that he was a head coach? Y'all are being disingenuous as fuck. The nigga was literally never the fucking Hokage. He was never sworn in. What are we arguing?
I asked my question first.
Nigga, my question and response.
So I'll ask my question again. So we're
I'm not answering that shit. Because it don't matter. It don't matter. The nigga is not a Kage.
It literally does.
I have a separate question.
Yes, Ty.
Very separate. Based on Naruto Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, how can you have no rank and be a ninja? Because Naruto becoming a Genin, he said, now you're a ninja.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Bro's trying to get Kurama so bad.
No, because no. I'm just going to the law. Because again, I don't want to use Lonnie logic. I want to use story logic. The story logic.
So we're saying like Haku never became a Genin. Kimimaru never became a Genin.
Never became a Genin.
Like, because you're saying like how Naruto became a Genin, but was officially a ninja. Like Haku never like went through the school system. Neither did Kimimaru. Like they trained under different people. Like Haku trained under Zabimaru, became as lethal as he was. Kimimaru trained.
Did Haku say that I'll act as a ninja or I am a ninja? Which one was it?
Who?
Did Haku say I will act as a ninja or I am a ninja? Those are two different. Because I don't. Is Haku a ninja?
How is Haku not a ninja?
I'm saying is Haku like I'm saying is Haku officially a ninja? Officially,
he's an unranked rogue ninja.
So, question: what makes Haku a ninja, not Kurama?
One's a human being, Ty. How about that?
Hold on a second. Are Kakashi's dogs ninjas?
They're ninja dogs. They're called ninja dogs.
Yeah.
Right. So why is he not a ninja jerky?
Hold on. Is he? Nah, he does do jutsu.
No, I'm asking. Why is Kurama not a ninja, but Haku is? Why?
You know
Wait, isn't
Ninja Cherokee can be added to this list? There you go, Ty.
All right, go give me Kurama.
Yeah.
You cannot tell me.
I feel like
Kurama?
Miles, you're muted if you're trying to talk. I'm not.
I'm taking the 10 tails then. What the fuck?
I feel like me and Miles's discourse actually had sense. Ty's just this.
No. I know because y'all can't answer my
human
question.
beings, Ty. Talk about human beings.
Here's the thing. So I know I sound crazy.
Because we're going back to Riddell can't pick an alien, but you can pick.
You want to pick a fucking Nine Tails?
No. So I hear you, but if my question is why is he not a ninja and Haku is, and your answer is well he's not human, but we have characters who are not human that are ninja. I'm asking what makes Haku a ninja and not Kurama? I just want to answer.
Why can you pick a Jinchuriki, but Riddell can't pick an alien?
No. Santo, I just want Lonnie to be able to answer my question. Why is Kurama not a ninja?
And I got examples of other unranked ninja too, by the way.
Lonnie,
why? Yo, Lonnie, does being the host fun?
Being Ty, he's a spiritual. He does not go on missions by himself. He does not get.
What missions Haku go on?
I gotta do. No, he is a tailed beast. He is a bundle of chakra, Ty.
Wait, hold on. The problem with this is
I'm crazy explaining this.
Lonnie, listen.
When Nine Tails coming out of his ass.
Lonnie, friend, I'm not your enemy. Right? to go on missions, you need a rank. That's why they assign missions to rank ninja. Like that's
okay. He's never done any rogue shit. Like he's not a ninja.
Why not? He destroy a village? It's not rogue.
He's being controlled by Madara.
It's not rogue shit. So what?
All right, Lonnie.
There are no tail beasts in this list. There are no tail beasts.
Miles, give me that list of unranked niggas, bro.
So the unranked niggas is Sasuke, right? Which we can't pick. Every single member of the Akatsuki is considered unranked. Every single one. Nagato or Pain is unranked. Obito is unranked. Danzo unranked. Sai and any member of the Anbu Black Ops are unranked because of their position in the Anbu. And Hanabi, Hyuga, is unranked. Those are all of the unranked ninja in the show.
Don't they state that Anbu ninjas are Jonin level?
Jonin level, but they're not ranked. Who's Jonin level?
Why are you yelling at me, bro?
No. You never fuck up me and Ty T. That's not happening.
Hey, Santo, I just think it's interesting.
Me and Ty follow the rules all the way until this point. And we are not going to be denied
I
our ability.
I
We are
just-
not going to be denied.
I just want the record show that I asked Miles very calmly, why is he yelling at me? His answer was no, because no.
Yeah, no, I told you why. I said no because me and Ty will not be denied. We followed the rules to the very end. We deserve to get our bullshit picks off, man. And it's crazy because our picks is not bullshit. The picks is unranked.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Donzo was a Kage, bro.
Lonnie's saying to my Chrome not a ninja.
Hey, at the very least, I always ask before I made the picks. You
Hey,
know, even though
Donzo
you
was
guys
on my
didn't
list for unranked. Donzo was on my list for unranked. I was like, so it's just Donzo good having that.
But you didn't have Genny and unranked to start it out. If you did, the list would be completely different.
I'm the villain of BSS. I make shit up as I go.
Oh,
Clearly, because
okay. Now I don't feel bad.
Keep your head on the swivel.
Now I don't feel bad. Now I don't feel
Gotta
bad.
keep your head on the swivel.
because we favor Jinchuriki, but we hate on aliens.
Yeah. So we're
Yeah.
just picking and choosing. Like I said at the
Yeah, it is
beginning,
picking
we're
and choosing.
picking and choosing.
Ty, you're
We're
muted,
picking
by the
and
way.
choosing. Like I said at the start.
We
know what it was.
I have one more question. I'm gonna let it go. I have one more question. I'm gonna let it go. Can Kurama do ninja?
Put him in a coffin. He got kicked out. God dang.
W dictatorship, man.
I run this main topic. Ain't no aliens, ain't no tail beasts up in this list.
But Donzo,
Hey man, but I can make up rules as I go. Got you.
So you're not gonna ask my question?
Got you.
Ty,
Ty,
please pick a human. Please
Can,
pick
no. Can Kurama do ninjutsu?
I don't care. How about that? I don't give a damn.
Because Orochimaru said,
Oh man.
he said ninja or ninjutsu is basically if you can wield ninjutsu, you're a ninja. That's what Orochimaru. So I'm asking, can he do ninjutsu?
Hey, is he a human?
Kurama do ninjutsu, bro.
Is he a human being, Ty? Because you're not gonna win this one. Is he a human
No,
being?
I'm asking, can Kurama do ninjutsu?
If he's a human being, Ty, he can be on this list. Let me
Why
know.
are you shooting that against humans? I mean, against animals.
Right.
Damn, he's specious. That's tough.
I guess I am.
Being specious and
He literally said ninjas are those who wield ninjutsu. So Kurama can do ninjutsu. I'm looking up.
I'm with you, Ty. What's the difference between them dogs and Kurama, man?
Jump through this screen and beat your ass,
nothing, bro. Honestly, nothing.
Nothing at all, man.
Nothing.
Yes, he
at all.
can. Give me Kurama. Give me Kurama. Orochimaru said it. Give me Kurama.
You ain't getting
What's the difference between the monkey? What's the difference between the monkey that the third Hokage summons and
You're a
Kurama?
ninja, man.
100%.
Ninjas are ones who wield ninjutsu. He said that's the name. So give me Kurama.
Arco. Nigga, pick somebody.
Nigga, I kept saying Kurama.
Honestly, I should be able to pick Momoshiki.
Yo, give me Kurama, bro.
Not a ninja.
You can't tell me why he's not a ninja, bro.
He don't use ninjutsu.
Outside of
He
he's an animal.
and then uses it.
Nah, he uses what you call it?
He's an animal. I'm like, all right, bro.
He uses shinjutsu.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
Hey,
divine shit.
That's fine. You can have divine shit. Use it. That's cool. It's all right. Be a ninja still.
Orochimaru said ninjutsu, not shinjutsu.
Literally.
Hey man.
Donzo's a Kage. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Donzo's not a Kage. You can't find me nothing that
I got you. Shinobi talent lies in whether or not one can wield master all jutsu in the world. As the name suggests, ninjas is one who wields ninjutsu. Please give me Kurama, bro.
You're not getting Kurama. I don't know what to do.
Why not?
Because he's not a ninja.
Yes, he is. He's a ninja.
Beast.
Let the record show I was denied from using Kaguya.
All right, man. Give me give me. You know, I'm gonna get it.
I'm just gonna Google.
Let the record show Riddell was the only person that got the most money on this.
Leave it up to Google. We're gonna leave it up to Google. Is Kurama
a ninja?
No, Kurama is not a ninja.
Kurama is AI.
Yeah, AI is more reliable than Google, to be honest.
No, it's not. Hold on a second. No. You should be typing in Kurama wield ninjutsu. That's what you need to figure out.
No. Is Kurama a ninja? No, Kurama is not a ninja. That's all the answers I need. He's not a ninja.
Can he do ninjutsu?
I don't care. He's not a
Oh
ninja.
yeah, you don't care. I'm just gonna get Konohamaru, bro. I don't care no more.
Okay,
Just give me Genin, bro. Just give me
Wait,
Genin.
Ty. I got you. The Sage of Six Paths is a ninja. AI said so.
I said earlier when you.
No, it does not. It just
Yes, it
If we roll
says
back
it.
the tape,
That's
if we roll back the tape when you try to
That's
say
crazy.
Kaguya, I said no Otoshiki blood. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
don't they also
You also said
all
Kurama.
got the
You
same
said
blood
no
code?
Kurama, and you let Google decide. I asked AI, and AI.
Yeah, and earlier when we started the list, when you said Kaguya, I said
You
no
know
stage
what?
of Six Paths. I said
Drink
no
more
stage
And
of
then you
Six Paths,
also earlier
no
said
aliens.
Kurama. No
Is
Kurama,
Gamma
and then
Bunta
you
a
changed your
ninja?
mind.
Yes,
Yes!
Bunta's a ninja. Yes.
Literally, he's a ninja.
For sure.
Is he a ninja? Riddell? Lonnie?
Is Gamma
Sauce
Bunta a ninja?
Boruto was what I was gonna pick, but he said no Boruto characters.
Lonnie.
But
Well,
Boruto's a genin too.
Baruto's in Naruto. He's in the last chapter,
Can you all
actually.
see that answer?
Is it?
Yeah, he's in the last
No,
chapter.
we're not gonna be able to
That's
see
gonna be
that,
my
bro.
Boruto pick.
ChatGPT said he's a ninja, man. I'm just saying.
Give
Hey,
me
Hey,
Kurama,
for
bro.
Puffy said the Sage of Six Paths, Hagoromo Otsutsuki is not a
Lonnie.
ninja in the conventional sense, but he's the ancestor of Shinobi.
Lonnie is going Boots not
My
ninja. because
GPT says yes. The Sage of Six Paths, also
I
known
said
as
no stage
Hogorama.
of Six Paths. I
You got
literally said
the
that
paid
earlier.
version with the extra search query, or you got the base
Hey,
edition?
you low key, I'm using it a lot, so maybe it kind of developed its sense.
Nah, that's not how that bitch work, Riddell. I'm paying for the $20 edition for my AI, and that bitch
All
told
right,
me
let me
he's
use
not a
my
ninja.
paid. Let me use my
Riddell,
paid
when you said
version. Let me
Kaguya, I
use my
literally
paid
said
version.
no stage of Six Paths, no Otoshiki.
You also said no Kurama, and then you asked Google, so it doesn't really mean nothing. So
okay.
Right.
All right. So the list is done, y'all. Who wants to go first to defend their list?
I'll go first. So one, we got the Raikage. He's one of the goats. Black Power. Then we got Kakashi and my guy, the two most powerful Jonin in the series. DMS Kakashi, 8 gates, literally went toe to toe with Madara. You know what I'm saying? Madara said, "Well done, you are the greatest Taijutsu wielder." Sakura in canon, I believe, is the strongest Chunin. So that matters for something. None of us like that line. I caught up to these guys, but she literally caught up, man. I mean, what can I say? She's one of the predecessor to Tsunade, so that mattered, right? Greatest healer. And then I got Kurama, right? So with Kurama, he can wield ninjutsu. As a Fox.
Disgusting.
I think that with his massive chakra pool,
he said Kurama.
He just a complete.
Hey, Miles. So I'm using my paid version of Cloud AI, and it said Sage of Six Paths is indeed considered a ninja.
Yeah, but guess what? I told you no more switches.
Well, you already went back
I
on
also
the
said
Can I finish my list?
Six Paths. I
Can I
said that
finish my list?
clearly.
No.
I said no switches. Six
Lonnie,
Paths.
can I finish my list, Lonnie? Anyways, with Kurama's massive chakra pool, I think he'll be a great addition to our team.
Cool.
Miles,
you up?
Yeah, so I'm gonna start with Shisui. I can basically pick anybody from any of y'all team, whoever's the strongest. I can just put that nigga in a genjutsu for the rest of that nigga life, and he's literally cooked, no way to get out. So your strongest nigga on any other team, automatically off the board. Then I got Minato. That nigga literally be just towing around fucking niggas. He just teleport and he just fuck. He just dead. Nigga got Rasengan. He got the Sage mode. Nigga literally fast as fuck. And then I got Kisame. That nigga could turn into a fucking shark, nigga. He basically a tail beast, nigga, like Kage level on the low. Nigga fast as fuck. Hella chakra type shit. Then I got Tamari. She's just gonna be throwing wind at a nigga. Not gonna do much damage, but she's there. She's chilling. Then I got Danzo. Nigga got a summoning jutsu, wind style. Nigga just got hella Sharingan on his arms and shit. Nigga gonna be coming back to life, causing chaos, helping other niggas come back to life and shit. We really got everything. Not to mention, I'm gonna mention it one more time. Shisui literally gonna negate your strongest nigga. So at a minimum, you coming into it with a 4v5 and you losing your strongest nigga. So, GG's, salute.
By the way, the story tells us that anyone that endures is a ninja. By the way,
Sounds like the Sage of Six Paths to me. That's what it sounds like to me.
well, I mean that's Kishimoto's message. Is that listen, man, those who endure are ninja. So.
Sounds like I'm listening.
Kurama endured a lot, by the way.
Yeah, if I said no Naruto, no Sasuke, and no Sage of Six Paths, suddenly I don't know how magically you're gonna.
You
I
also said
didn't- I
no
didn't hear-
Kurama, and you looked up
I
on
didn't hear
Google.
Kurama in that
No,
list.
I said to settle it. Let's look up is Kurama a ninja, and it
And
said
yeah,
no.
we got to settle it with doing the same thing. And it said Sage of Six Paths is a ninja.
Yeah, but I said no Sage of Six Paths, no Madara, no.
You also said no Kurama, and then you looked it up on Google.
So what is looking it up on Google when I'm saying no? What does that have to do with anything? That doesn't make any sense.
Because you said no.
Yes, I said no, and then to confirm whether he's not a ninja, I looked it up.
Yeah, and Ty kept on rebuttaling, and then you verified your answer by looking it up. So, in the same breath,
so rebuttal me
verified
saying
your
no
logic
Sage
by
of Six
looking it up.
Paths. Rebuttal me saying no Sage of Six Paths.
I ain't gonna lie. Going to Google instead of the manga is insane. I have manga panels to prove that he's a ninja, and you're like, well, AI told me this. I'm like, all right, bro.
I don't give a damn about your manga panels. He's not.
You don't care about again. So if you don't care about the panels,
Riddell,
if you don't care about the line, if you don't care about the ranks, then why are 80s people ninja? Based on the story.
Tell me, Ty. Actually,
don't love the story.
Actually, don't tell me.
The story tells me that all these people are ninja, even Kurama. But you listen to AI.
Drink more water. Riddell says a lot of things. Riddell, you up next for your team.
Oh, I'll say Sage of Six Paths on my team then, if I said a lot of things. So
okay.
I got Mu as my Kage. I got Itachi. Well, Mu, obviously, great particle style, broken as hell. Itachi, people say he's stronger than Madara, so obviously. Nagato, he's full powered, got all the Rinnegan abilities, fully healthy, all powerful. He that dude. Rock Lee, I'm gonna assume he opens up the 8 gates. And because
he doesn't know how to do that, sir. Sorry, doesn't know how to do that. Sorry.
No, I'm gonna assume it. It's okay.
No, he doesn't know how to do that.
No, I'm gonna assume it.
No, he doesn't know how to do that.
Assume it.
No.
My guy taught him. He just
never
had a situation.
Seven gates is his max. 7 gates is his max.
Never had a situation where
7 gates is his max. We good.
Hey man, broccoli, 8 gates, man. It passes down. My guy's dad. My guy's dad. -1. My guy's dad taught my guy. Then my guy taught me.
He taught him the 8 gates -1.
My guy's dad knew the 8 gates. My guy knew 8 gates. Lee knows 8 gates.
8 gates -1 for sure.
8 gates for sure. You're right.
-1.
And then of course, unranked, say just
okay. So random, you're up next.
Like, how do I follow that? Jesus Christ. I tried to pick. I knew okay, so I picked Shikamaru more for his strategic side more than his power. I tried to give him a strong enough power base around him. So Shikamaru, I chose him for his strategy, for his great mind. I think the way he uses his jutsu is very innovative, and he could work really well with damn near anybody. But when you give him, I think, an ultra powerful team, I think he only gets maximized even more. Sagamo and Fugaku, we're mainly going off of reputation for these two. Obviously, the way Sakamo died, kind of tough, hard to defend that. But I mean, there's a reason why the man was feared. Fugaku, I mean, he was leading the Uchiha clan, and hey, y'all can say you heard about it, but we ain't never seen him look trash. There's a reason why the story glazes him. Hinata, I had no idea who to pick. I'm not gonna hold y'all. But Hinata, but we'll use her for more reconnaissance. We ain't trying to see her actually scrap for real. That's why I picked Haku to scrap instead of her. We can keep her with Shikamaru, and maybe she could help Shikamaru just by how she moves. But yeah, that's my team. I'm not picking the Sage of Six Paths. I didn't want to do that. And the people I really wanted to pick got picked right in front of me. Like Santo picked Jirai before I could get him. And Ty picked my guy before I could get him.
Okay, and Santo.
Yeah, this is my team. So for my Kage, I picked Tobirama. Intelligent. If we need to, let's just create something brand new. Him and Orochimaru in a lab will just cook up some stuff to defeat everybody's team right here. Jiraiya can throw hands any which way you want it. The summoning jutsu, whatever. Kankuro, yeah, bottom of the barrel, sure. We're gonna use him for long range with his puppets. And like I said, fully healthy. I'm going with Kimimaro. Simple.
W.
Okay. That was our 5th grade Ninja War draft. let us know in the comments. We'll make a poll of the teams listed on here of who has the best list. And yeah, let us know. Any other topics, guys? We have Open Dojo Thursday.
Open Dojo Thursday. We're gonna do the video game Mount Rushmore. Did you want to do the top 10 the songs too in the same episode?
Say what?
The,
Top 10
the
what?
top 10 artists for the states?
So I mean that's up to you guys. So we were actually looking at a list for 50 best New York rappers, and it was atrocious how Ice Spice actually made the list.
A Boogie did.
That's insane.
It was wild.
Ice
They
Spice
had-
is insane.
Bro, the one that and people say I hate him, I really don't. But when they talk about 50 Cent being a rapper and being at 6, bruh.
Who's in front of him?
In front, I think it was Jay-Z, Nas,
LL Cool J, Biggie Smalls,
yeah. Behind him, Busta Rhymes, DMX,
Nicki.
Mos Def, Jada Kiss. It was wild. It was.
I mean,
wild.
Could you not? Do you not believe that there's an argument for Jay and Nas?
For who and who?
I'm just asking a question.
I mean, no. Jay was 1, and I think Nas was 2.
I'm 50 Cent better than LL Cool J.
Fuck no.
No way.
No, not.
Hold on.
As a rapper,
Are we just talking how they rap or like how they make their songs?
the list was 50 best New York rappers.
Okay, then I retract my statement.
50
Just
Cent
talk-
should
just
be
talking
in the
about their-
20s.
If you're talking about their rapping ability,
More
then
50 Cent disrespect on the pod. W.
Nobody,
plays. I was not prepared for that from you, Riddell.
bro.
What?
Many men and in the club isn't. You're not quoting anything else, bro.
21 questions.
50 Cent got what a good
Hate
song.
it or love it.
Yawn. Next.
Wow.
Yeah, like sure, you're gonna diss Ja Rule for being a singing rapper, and then you're gonna pull out 21 questions. Yeah, sure. Y'all got.
I wasn't.
No,
I
I'm not
didn't
talking
diss
about you.
anybody.
I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about the person himself.
Maybe because Hate It or Love is more of a West Coast track. Still, people still playing around out here. So.
Name an album from 50 Cent beside Get Rich or Die Trying. I'll wait.
Curtis. Curtis Jackson. You said name one. You said name one.
He cooked your shit with the swiftness too.
Hey man,
Trash.
The massacre.
50 Cent is trash, man. That's tough.
He's trash.
Hey, he's a better TV creator than he is a music artist, and that's not.
That is so true.
Man, we disrespect. Hey, I'm not disrespecting 50 Cent. I'm not disrespecting 50 Cent.
Low key, he's like generational when it comes to TV.
He
Like,
used rap to find his real calling for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, Power is about to hit like the Power universe is almost about to hit 20 seasons. What TV universe has like 20 plus seasons?
Really, 20 seasons? Damn.
It's almost there. Like what? The Power has 8. Power 2 has like 4. It's about to hit 5. Then Book of Canaan's at 4. The Tommy's show is about to hit 3. Then they just announced 2 more spin-offs.
Yeah, bro,
Like,
spamming right now.
Yeah, about to say they're spamming that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, shout
Like
out
Law and
50.
Order to answer your question.
I don't dislike 50.
Yeah.
Man.
That
That's
shit's
you
up
by
there with
yourself
Grey's
got
Anatomy
20.
in terms of seasons. We're talking about Grey's Anatomy. We're talking about Walking Dead. Like,
But
Chill
all
out,
right,
chill out with the
all right.
Walking
Can you let's be honest? When you said that, were you saying that to praise his TV career, or were you saying that?
yeah, it's the
to
praise. He's one of the most successful TV creators in the recent era. Like having that many seasons of a show that you wrote. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
we're talking about 20 plus seasons on like.
No, I mean all of what you're saying is good now, but are you sure you're saying it because of you're praising his TV career? Like before all this exposition,
he is one of the most
well,
disrespectful.
you gotta let me finish what I was saying, because the initial claim when we were talking about him as a music artist was Santo calling it trash, and then you're saying he's better as a TV dude over the music dude. So based off, it sounds like you're dismissing his music.
His rap career is overrated because of his peak. His producing and writing career in terms of TV is very underrated, and he's one of the most successful TV people of the last decade, and no one says anything. I'm sorry, the last decade he's been more successful than Tyler Perry. But we claim Tyler Perry is like the #1 black movie TV creator.
Is that true?
But
I mean, I don't. But you know,
is Tyler the creator? Tyler creator. Has Tyler Perry not dropped anything?
He dropped.
He just dropped something on Netflix that's doing. Yeah, the thing that on Netflix is doing pretty well, and it might get like some awards. But other than that,
he got allegations right now, though.
He does.
You got allegations right now, so.
Oh yeah, we see those text messages look crazy.
I don't consume Tyler Perry content.
I don't really watch Tyler Perry either.
Wild.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of his.
Y'all, I just listen to music when I listen to music, and I will say I like a lot of 50 Cent songs. Simple as that, man. So I'm not.
I listen to many men at least like 3-4 times a week. But I don't listen to anything else.
Because he trash, bro.
Trash. Tough.
He's the third best rapper in his own group.
Cook. And the game is the best.
Game and Banks clear him like handedly.
So why are they not as popular or something?
Right, just because you have great rapping ability is not going to make you.
They weren't shot 8 times.
So you think he only got that big because he was shot?
I think that plays a part of it. He literally used it as marketing material.
He's a great marketing mind.
So y'all are saying that it has nothing to do with his music?
Poster boys to
it had nothing to do with his music.
Okay.
He had. I mean, if you remember, listen, hear me out. In his biggest beef with Ja Rule, you remember during COVID when we were doing 20 the verses? Can you pull 20 songs from 50 Cent?
I don't know.
Can you pull 10? Can you pull 10?
I can pull 10.
I think you pull 10.
I could pull 10.
To go against 20 of the rappers in New York that are on that list that he's in front of.
I don't know. Let's see.
Santa, the 50 beat A Boogie? I don't think he could either. I'm just making sure.
No.
I don't think he could either.
Like, that's not even a question. He's not beating Busta Rhymes. He's not beating DMX. He's not beating Jadakiss. He's not beating Mos Def. Like, he's
Was he really making stuff like that after he popped off with the songs he did make? Or did he make what he made, got super famous, and was coasting?
Coasting. And to answer the question in the chat, yeah. So when Curtis came out or was coming out, 50 Cent and Kanye West made a bet that if Graduation outsold Curtis, 50 Cent would retire. When they both released, Curtis sold 700 million, Graduation sold 1.3 million, and he was forced to retire.
So okay, I mean, so could you argue that if 50 Cent kept on putting bangers like he did, you would have a bigger catalog?
He started diversifying into more things. He did a G Unit album. He started marketing ventures like the vitamin water stake that he got that he ended up selling. I mean, that's what he was doing. He was already thinking about life outside of the sport. I think he's just a very good marketing mind. He had the right songs at the right time. If you want to say successful, because that's why I was going off. If you want to go successful, then yeah, he's way up on that list. But if you just talk rapping ability, that's where I disagree with you.
I mean, I'm just like, there are some songs that just like, okay, they were good at their time. They don't really translate well. I won't listen to. There's a good amount of 50 Cent songs like, yeah, I think it's still translated. I think it's still really goddamn good. So that's why I'm like, are we saying that 50 can't just keep on replicating at the very least somewhat of that quality? if he continued.
I think the entire G Unit movement with 50 Cent in it, he's coasting.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I think that's fine to say. When you hit that certain level of success, and then all the other ventures that was mentioned, I mean, he just didn't have them. I don't really need to make a bunch of new creative projects. I'm good. That's fine. I don't know. So based on my perception, y'all make it sound like he's freaking like broccoli. Like a is that his name?
About Drum?
The person who made broccoli?
Drum?
You about Dram.
Dram. Yeah, you guys make it sound like he's Dram, the guy who made broccoli.
You called him broccoli.
That's what I mean. Like, I didn't even know his name. I just knew the song.
I'm not gonna hold you. When you said if he's broccoli, the first thing I thought of was One Piece, the Admiral, because I call him Broccoli Man.
Valid. Well, yeah, you guys making it sound like he's a one-hit wonder. He ain't really much.
Oh no, he's not a one-hit wonder, but I just don't think he's just not it, bro. In terms of rapping.
Damn.
Anything else?
Man,
Desmond Bain?
Pod, 50 Cent hating pod. What else do we hate on here? We hate
Bro.
solo leveling. We be hating on solo leveling. I'm gonna be honest. Solo leveling pod.
I don't be hating on solo leveling with y'all at all.
Fair.
I don't solo.
I don't be hating on solo.
I'm realistic about solo. That's not
Likewise.
You know what? I like that phrasing.
I think I'm probably the only one up here that like reads the sequel.
All right,
We good?
Solo is what it is. It's look pretty, fight, hit spark, keep it pushing. It's great.
What is the 5 things that we hate on the most on this podcast? I feel like I named 3 of them: 50 Cent, Bleach, and Solo.
We don't hate 50s.
Cinderella Jack. Like Tien's trash, Krillin sucks. What else?
That's more of a one. Only
Aizen is garbage.
Aizen does get a lot of hate. Well, only from actually from Ty and Miles.
What else? What else?
So we need a consensus. Like, I feel like a good number, at least half of the pod has to hate on the thing. Because I feel like half of the pod.
I know we all love
only 2 people be hating on Bleach. Miles and Ty.
Gintam.
Oh, Gintama hating pod. Yup, for sure. So that's 4.
Now I be hating on Bleach.
Okay, hold on. I just don't care about Gintama. Like, you care about it for all of us. I just don't care about Gintama like that.
I don't care.
Ty's the one that slanders it. Now you attribute it to
I just what I do, I just light the fire for Ty to talk about Gintama.
Oh yeah, we don't like the 3rd Hokage. We don't like the 3rd Hokage.
Oh, actually, better than the 3rd Hokage. Itachi.
Oh yeah, we all
hate on Itachi on this pod. Major hate on Itachi. So interesting.
I mean, that 3rd Hokage.
So I'm still mad at Miles and J Rob for like showing the truth about Itachi to me, because that kind of pissed me off.
Really?
Yeah, I loved Itachi for years. Then you're like, but he's a coon. Now I think about it, I was just like, wait. God damn it! Fuck!
Yeah, I mean,
I was so mad. I was like, yo, everything that I love and care about represent. I'm just like, damn, Itachi really just murked his own people.
For sure.
Yeah.
Itachi was I'm gonna give you a bean. Itachi was my favorite character until they said that shit. That's how mad I was. I was like, I was still planning out my Itachi tattoo and everything. Thanks, Miles.
You have an Itachi tattoo?
No, I was planning it.
Oh, that would be tough.
The only reason why I don't have it is because I wanted it to be like a perfect Itachi tattoo, because like everyone has like a good, like a decent one. I was like, oh, I want this to be a bomb one. Then they said Itachi Kun. I'm just like,
hey man, a good thing they said it before you got it. Now you hate them. I mean, I don't dislike Itachi, by the way.
I never hate Itachi. It's like I can't rock with what he did. I can't.
Fair. If you're a strong advocate for like what Aaron does,
exactly.
Then you like Aaron and also like Itachi. They legit.
I gotta stay 10 toes.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. But no, man, shut up. We need to be more positive. What are some stuff we praise on this pod?
One Piece.
Yeah, there we go. One Piece.
Freerin.
Super.
To Be Hero X.
We've been glazing To Be Hero X a lot recently. Yep. Actually, yep. That's a W.
Okay, still doesn't outdo the beginning after the end, though.
Definitely not glazing that one. Attack on Titan, I feel like for the most part.
Yeah.
Full Metal. We still talk about Full Metal a lot.
Not much because obviously it's done, but we all think it's like top 2, top 3, top 1. Vinland, we haven't talked about a lot, but once we all catch up, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of Vinland glaze.
Like the reports say or whatever. Then
yeah, random Miles and Lonnie beat. Santa, do you play Claire 33?
Oh, I beat it.
Oh, so 4 people glaze Claire 33. Well, there you go.
A game that shows why fathers are important.
Good.
We had
so you saw it with what you call it?
Oh,
you saw it with Renoir.
Yeah, 100%.
The only
tripping, Miles. They were tripping.
The only thing, and there was somebody did it, is that when we see what's the mom that when she coughs after she's done painting, Renoir shows that. So they said, like, are we just supposed to believe that is actually what it is, or is Renoir doing his own thing because he wants his family to get back to normal, but he's trying to force it? Like, is that actually true? Does painting actually affect me like that, or are we is the story just trying to, like, we have to see actual? Some people, like, I basically just don't believe what Renoir, when he shows the vision of the mom, people just don't believe that's actually he's just doing that for his own benefit.
I think that's
So my thing is they're obviously grieving, and even in a world where it's not dangerous or whatever for them to do it, they're grieving in a very unhealthy way, and the father of the family is trying to get them out of grieving in an unhealthy way. They're holding on to something that they need to let go of. Then should he destroy the painting and all that other stuff? Maybe not go that far, but at the same time, he's like, yo, we lost our son. My wife is crashing out. My daughter's crashing out. I need to bring my family back together.
And that's the reason why you destroy all the paintings, because they're crashing out. Because you see in one of the endings what happened when he lets her go. That's why you destroy all the paintings.
Yeah. So
sounds deep.
He's not in the wrong.
He's 100% right.
100% right.
Meanwhile, Clea is legitimately fighting a war outside by herself. I want to see her story so bad. She's such an interesting character.
Did y'all fight her?
Oh yeah, she's some bullshit.
That's the last thing I haven't done yet. That's the last thing I haven't done.
Wait, you beat Simon, but I thought Clea was easy for me.
I haven't I didn't know like she was a fighable character. I looked up right before I was like, after I beat Simon, it's like, is there anything else? It's like, oh shit, I gotta fight her. So it's like,
their story, the painted Clea and Simon, is fucking heartbreaking. That's some berserk level shit. Not like the Eclipse, but like how crazy Berserk is in terms of how it treats its characters. Like, it's fucked up. And real life Clea is the problem. She's horrendous to them.
Bro, that ending with Verso at the piano, yes, sauce. He looked upset, sad, and mad at the same time, bro.
Sounds depressing.
And there's like nothing he can do. And I sat there and you smile like, oh, there's Pierre. Good to see, Ciel get her man back and all this. And then you see Gustav and Sophie. I was so happy to see them. And then I'm like, wait a minute. And then I saw the image where I was like, fuck. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And we also had a little Marvel Rivals arc for a bit.
Me and Random still in that shit. We still going ham.
I gave up.
Come on, Overwatch.
Yeah,
we did throw one of our games yesterday.
Community way too toxic for me.
Yeah, I'm tired.
See, I don't listen to game chat. Lonnie's wild. I don't listen to game chat.
That's insane. You can ask Random. I'm the one that starts saying shit like, "Yo, y'all niggas are ass."
Every time a penny gets picked on offense, Lonnie just starts crashing out. Like, this is some bullshit. We just fucking throwing.
No, eventually they'll fix it, but I don't want to go back to Overwatch. At least not yet. So I'm wait it out. But I have started because I'm I'm gonna be on vacation, so I'm missing on Tuesday. So I started video games I just didn't have the time for because I'm gonna be in Atlanta for myself for a little bit. I started The Last of Us, so I'm enjoying myself. Enjoying myself a lot.
Shout out. Don't know the story, but that's another movie Pedro Pascal is in.
It's a TV show.
He's such a great Joel. He's a really good Joel.
Yeah.
I saw all of season 1. I haven't watched season 2 because I wanted to binge it all. But then, like, even the director of season 2 said that like it wasn't the best, and they're gonna come hard for season 3, yada yada. So I'm like, you know what? And a lot of people were complaining about it. So before I check it out, I was like, let me play the game and then watch the show. And right now, I'm loving part 2 of the game, and I'm just killing everybody to get back for Joel. I'm getting my get back.
The people that hate season 2 of the show literally are hating it for no reason. It's because it's the fans that don't like the part 2 of the game. That it's literally that.
Yeah, I know nothing about it, so I'm just like, let me play the game first and then watch the show so I can see what everyone's talking about. But even the director said like, oh, we didn't do our best, or we had the bar too high, yada yada yada. So I'm just like, maybe I'll wait, play the game first, then see what he's talking about. But
my only problem with part 2 of the game is the story. Yeah, my only problem with the second game is you just got to commit. Like, okay, Joel dies. I wish he died in a different way, but that's how they decided to do it. And then when you break it down, it makes sense about how he dies. It's at the end, man. Like for Ellie to
talk about it.
Ellie makes a choice at the end where I'm like, you guys are just taking a piss now. Commit.
I'm at the hospital part, and I just beat the shit out that girl with the pipe that tried to run. That's why I ended off right before we started the show. But I was like, oh, she just went like, boom, boom, boom. I was like, yeah, for Joel, nigga. When she called the pussy off, I was like, we getting this shit back in blood.
In terms of the game itself, the gameplay itself is very good. It's just the certain decision they chose with the story that I can't talk about yet. That's just my only problem, at least me personally. Other than that, I think it was a very good game. Now, should it have won Game of the Year the year it won? Absolutely not. There were other games that year, if I remember correctly, that deserved the title more than.
I'm enjoying myself playing
Last of Us Part 2.
I like a good revenge game. I'm killing everybody.
This is crazy because they be saying like the character you killed, they be screaming out their name and stuff. Like, they be like, Larry, no. And then Josh. That's crazy.
I'm with you, Sauce. That second game ass.
You didn't like the gameplay at all?
It felt like I was just playing a movie.
I see what you mean.
Man, give me them cutscenes, bro.
All right. Anything else?
Real quick, Webtoons and Madhouse Comics formed a partnership. So I guess to get like both way more comics to Korea, but also more manhwa to the US, I guess, in a more official way than how they're doing it. I don't know a lot about the deal. It just came out, I think, a couple of days ago. So the details still coming out. But yeah, that's that. I was trying to hopefully make it here for the new segment of the show.
Webtoon's trying to give Shonen Jump some real comp in the US. I like it.
Hey, man, they might be able to once One Piece is done. So we'll see. Right now, they only got for weekly Shonen Jump on Sundays. Ichi the Witch and Kagurabachi. That's the only ones that are moving mountains right now. So we'll see. Also, a new feature popped up on YouTube called Communities. Oh, super chat.
Do y'all watch other anime YouTubers? I'm glad you asked because when I get back from Atlanta, we're going to do a little recording reacting to some other anime YouTubers. So watch out for that.
The only anime YouTuber that I personally really watch is Tekking 101. He's like an anime. I mean, he's a One Piece lore guy. Shit like that. Outside of that, what I consume on YouTube is usually not anime.
Yeah, I'm like Miles. I go the only one because they're usually very good. They break down to group, but their name is crazy. Anime Balls Deep.
Yeah,
but I really like how they break down stories and they're multifaceted. So now they read Kagurabachi live on Sundays on. Like there's like
was Anime Ball not on the podcast?
Huh?
No, that was Anime Uproar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think they're very good.
I've watched Rant Cafe, with Anime Uproar, and he's not on there anymore. Nuts Taco, I think is his name.
Yeah.
He had a big scandal, didn't he?
Yeah, it was after.
What happened?
I can't. It was a while. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
And I've Trash Taste.
I've stopped listening to them as much. I've noticed that.
Yeah. I used to watch anime YouTubers. So that's how I got into anime content. That's how I started the channel. Met a lot of anime YouTubers. That's how I got Anime Uproar on the channel. That's how I got Briggs, who was on Rant Cafe on the channel. I knew some other people that I don't know if you guys know a guy named J Cloud. He was a Black Clover content creator.
I've seen some of his videos.
Yeah. Been kind of not a super associated, but obviously I know who Tekking is. I know people like Too Spooky, Brago. I know who that is. King of Light, and I know who that is.
Yep.
Yeah, I've known quite a bit. I'm not in that space anymore. The space that I'm in is all political stuff now, but I used to be definitely big into that. Now, it came full circle. Now I have an anime podcast with these guys right here. You know what I'm saying? Chopping it up, talking it up. You know? Shout out, man. Ty knows people too. He just
Okay. Well, Open Dojo Thursday. One of these crazy motherfuckers will be the host on Tuesday. And yeah, I'll be coming back with chaos as usual. Anything else before I wrap it all up?
Well, before the super chat, there's a new feature on YouTube. I don't know how it works yet because it's brand new. It's called it's like a community feature that apparently you can go on YouTube, the YouTube app on your phone. And my guess is it's kind of like Discord where you can have a consistent thread of conversation. So if you are on your phone, feel free to message in there. Keep track of it. We'll see. I just turned it on, and we'll see how it works. But if anything, maybe some of the big stuff we do, like the One Piece chapter reactions, people be on that YouTube thing, talk it out, say your opinions, or 2BRX and stuff like that. Again, brand new. I don't really know how it works, but feel free to go over there and chop it up.
All right. Well, till next time.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of the Black Sensei Society podcast. With that said, make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn a notification bell on so you never miss any content we like to drop. We want to do as much as possible. And if you want to join the community, you can also go to our Discord, go to our link tree, and be a part of it. We have a lot of great conversations in there. And we're doing a lot of fun things in there. Events, getting your opinions for content and videos, tournaments where we have cash prizes. So make sure you guys join the Discord and rate it 5 stars for the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We really do appreciate you as we continue on our grinds. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys enjoyed. You have a good one. Peace.